Welcome back to the Heat Check Podcast, episode 42. I am your host, Chris Patrick, and we are back for our August recording of the Heat Check Podcast, brought to you by Valley Sports Plug. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so good to be back here. Before we get into it, I just got to let you know, we are going to be going over the 2025 Arizona Cardinals season predictions today.
Finally.
Only the Cardinals predictions. VSP Tallman has been chomping at the bit. He refused to do the podcast for the last 2 months because he wasn't able to do his predictions yet. So he just did not show up. But he is back in the building. Yes, that's right. We have Mr. Carmen San Diego, the world traveler himself, VSP Tallman.
What's happening? Wait. Give me that name again.
Mr. Carmen San Diego, the world traveler.
That?
You've never seen Carmen San Where in the world is VSP Tallman?
Oh, okay. I got
where
you.
in the world is Carmen San Diego?
I don't know what that is, dude.
Come on.
I'm not even lying.
Uncultured.
I'm sorry. What?
Unbelievable.
You were born in the 90s.
You were born in the 90s, yeah.
Carmen
San
Okay,
Diego.
whatever.
Carmen
All
San
right. Stop drilling me over this. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I
well,
apologize.
We're glad to have you back, Tallman.
Yes, it's good to be here.
You don't need to justify your hiatus.
No, I'm not. I wasn't going to.
But you're actually getting on a plane.
I don't know it to you guys.
You're actually getting on a plane again tomorrow.
I am at 5 a.m.
Can you believe the scheduling conflict he puts us in?
Yeah.
It's a constant juggle, people, but we will survive.
It is. This is the last time, though.
Last time for the year?
Last trip.
Last time
well,
until the
last
next
trip
time.
until the next time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, glad to have you back, Tallman. We also have
Yep.
with us Tier 3 Kai Cenat subscriber, Michael Benjamin.
Tier 3.
God.
Mike, Tier 3.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you for the 100 gifted. Thank you for the 100 gifted. Thank you for the 100 gifted. Dude, that must be tiring.
Dude. That's a job,
to
dude.
be a streamer like that.
That's a job.
That popular of a streamer is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But, gentlemen, I know we're chomping at the bit to get into these
Bit's
scheduled
being chomped.
predictions. But one thing's for sure, I am no longer one spring chicken. No, I said it wrong. See, the chicken is gone.
Chicken.
I'm no spring chicken.
He's
just a spring.
But we're gonna have some fun today. Oh man, I can't believe it. Football is here. And I can't believe we might have to become an unofficial sponsor of SeatGeek because your boy Michael Benjamin won season tickets for the Arizona Cardinals. It cannot be true. Chris, put up the DM right now on the screen, okay?
Email it
to show that
I got
it's
it.
true.
Yep, I got it.
I can't believe
He forgot to put it up.
But, dude, I cannot wait to see what kind of tickets they are. Because I was looking at...
Mike, they're going to be up top.
Hold on a second.
Come on.
Hold on a second.
Come on.
I was looking at the
Michael
rules.
Bidwell.
I was looking at the rules for the sweepstakes, whatever. All you had to do was retweet this tweet that the Cardinals sent out. And I was looking through the rules. So 9 people won. I picked 9 winners
Okay.
for a grand total of $2,400 worth of tickets. Okay?
Okay. Each?
Wait.
For the season.
Oh. Well, like each person is $2,400 or 9?
Or all 9 collectively.
Like all 9 collectively would the 2 tickets for what? 8 games?
18 tickets for 8 games.
Or not, yeah. How many
Mike,
home games?
okay, if it's only $2,400, it's up top.
That's fine. It's free.
Hey, it's free. It
free.
gets you in the building.
I'm still
that's
crossing
okay.
my fingers. I'll know next week, but
Yeah. No, that's really
free
cool.
is free, baby.
Yeah, man. I look forward to going to some of those games with you, man.
You lucky bastard.
Dude.
Yeah, who are you going to take?
No, we're going to have
You
a
only got
draft.
2 tickets.
Yeah, there's a
We're going to
sign-up
have a
sheet.
draft like fever pitch.
Whatever.
If you guys know that
You guys can
famous
go.
scene, that infamous scene.
I'll buy tickets separately.
Well, you guys are going to go to the Thursday night game.
Are you
so-
not going to the
You're not?
Thursday night? Oh, well, if
No.
with your season tickets, you'll be going.
I'm
Yeah.
going. Then we'll see you there.
Okay.
I'll wave at you down low. I'll be like, hey, what's going on?
I don't know about those tickets are going to be expensive.
Yeah, for Thursday night against
Prime time.
the
Seattle.
the Seahawks. Yeah, it's
Seahawks.
week 4.
Seattle
The
Seahawks.
Seahawks. That's right, because I do have the schedule right here in front of me, guys, because we
Yeah,
are
it was
going to
the
go
Panthers.
game by game and do our season predictions. We do this every single year.
I'm so excited.
Last year, we were all within one game, high or low. We were all within one game. I don't think any of us had the exact record predicted.
Because you were lower and Mike and I were the same.
Yes.
We were one
Yep.
too high.
Yeah, I was one lower and you guys were each one higher.
We were 10. Were we 10 wins? I think we were.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
so last
I think
year.
so. But this is a new year, guys, and we're going to get into it. But before we do, I got to ask you, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, please like and subscribe on our Valley Sports Plug YouTube page. We do this Heat Check podcast once a month. It's our in-person podcast recording. It's the only in-person podcast we have at the moment, because other than that, we do weekly live streams Tuesdays at 7 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel. And then all of our podcasts, the live streams, and this in-person podcast is available on the audio-only streaming platforms. That's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, so much more. You can also follow us at AZ_VSP on Instagram, X, TikTok. Basically, any social media platform, look up at AZ_VSP, and you can follow us there to keep up to date with everything we're doing, everything Valley Sports related, and, up to date with all the action. But enough of the plugs. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We are going to go game by game. We're going to start with Tallman, go to Mike, and then I will give my prediction. I'm keeping track of the official tally here. As you know, if you're a returning listener, VSP Tallman does this off the cuff every time, no notes, just uses his big brain and his vast football knowledge to make his predictions. Like I said, hey, everyone has their system. Michael Benjamin, you see, has the handy dandy notebook.
Look at that.
He's ready to go. He's made some notes. He's rocking and rolling. And I, of course, like I said, have the official record here. So, guys, are you ready?
No, but yes.
Tallman, you're gonna have to kick us off.
I was gonna look at the schedule prior to. I did not.
Oh Lord, he doesn't.
So that's another thing. If you're listening on audio only and you're not watching the video here on YouTube, Tallman again has no notes, so he doesn't even have the schedule in front of him to look at it. He's just gonna hear me say the matchup and he's gonna decide on the fly.
Correct.
Have you put any thought into this throughout the week?
Well, no. I don't need notes. I need handy dandy Coors Light, and then my phone that's not even on. And then
outstanding.
That's all I need. That's all I need, guys.
All right, well, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Week 1 of the Arizona Cardinals season will be at New Orleans against the Saints. They who are they starting at quarterback?
Is it Spencer?
Is it going to be Spencer Rattler?
Spencer Rattler
or Jake Hayner?
Yikes. Gross.
Yeah, that's.
They got who's the guy they drafted?
Tyler Shuck.
Shuck.
Former Louisville quarterback.
Interesting. So, okay, Tallman, what do you think?
I think the Saints are probably the worst team in the NFL right now. And who'd they hire head coach?
I have no idea. I know nothing about the Saints right now.
That's how bad it's going.
Yeah, it's going real bad over there.
It was not a good hire either. This is a bad football team, and the Cardinals have no excuse to come out flat, which is why I was glad to see they had, even though they looked terrible in the preseason, but I was glad to see them play, at least the starters, because we can't afford to come out slow to start the season, because our first game is such an easy matchup. We have to fucking come out swinging, and we're going to win. I got the Cardinals beating the Saints because the Saints are booty.
A win to start the season strong. I mean, man, with their quarterback situation, and I mean, outside of Alvin Kamara, I don't know if they have anyone of note on the offensive side.
They have a wide receiver. How do you say his last name?
Chris Olave?
We
know it's Olave. We know.
Chris, pass me the olive oil.
You got it, boss. Mike, what do you think down in New Orleans on Bourbon Street?
The Saints will not go marching in to start week 1 on this one, gentlemen. So, you were talking about the new head coach for the New Orleans Saints.
Look it up.
It's Dallas Cowboys former legendary quarterback and coach Kellen Moore.
Oh, Kellen Moore.
What?
Yeah, Kellen Moore.
You know how they talked about how he was so creative on the offensive end and that kind of stuff. This team is just in a complete rebuilding phase, and we know that the Arizona Cardinals are hopefully, and what we're being promised and what we're starting to see glimpses of is that we are past that point and we're right in the spot where it's time to contend. So when you're that type of team, you should be handling teams like the New Orleans Saints, even when it is week 1 on the road. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a 2-touchdown plus win for the Arizona Cardinals, especially as they get these kinks out during the preseason. We saw Kyler's beautiful interception.
Yeah, preseason week 1 was tough
against the Chiefs. So flush it out now, get it done in practice, come out striking strong. It's what we wanted last year, and I think we were so close against the Buffalo Bills. And obviously, we were on the hunt to go and win that game, right?
Should have
But
won.
this is, I think this is a gimme of an absolute gimme to start any season for any team. But we get them, so give us a dub.
Yeah, no, I'm completely aligned with you guys. Call me Brian Gregory because the alignment is immaculate. Couldn't ask for a better week 1 matchup, to be honest with you guys. Like a nice soft opponent with really no true solid starting quarterback. This is it's crazy to say, but week 1, this is a must-win game, guys. This team on paper, this Saints team is far more inferior. They're an inferior opponent.
Yeah, there's no excuses.
There's no excuses.
Yeah,
so this is really a tone setter, a must win, whatever you want to call it. The Cardinals need to win this one. And Mike, I like what you said. At least 2 touchdowns. I want to see them win this one by at least 2 touchdowns. Start the season 1-0, and that'll take us back home to host the Carolina Panthers at State Farm Stadium for week 2. So VSP Tallman, what do you think of that matchup?
Well, here we go again. We got the Panthers on the schedule. Seems like every single year we play this goddamn team. But hey, thankfully this time we're not playing in Carolina because I don't know what happens when we play in Carolina. Jesus Christ.
And it's early in the season.
Yeah, it is. So for some reason, the Panthers play the Cardinals real tough. What's his name? Bryce Young. He ended the season pretty good last year, right? I think he was benched at one point, and then he came back and I think they ripped off a couple wins. I think one of those wins they ripped off was against the Cardinals in overtime, I believe. But this one, it goes back to the no excuses. It goes back to week 1 as a layup. I look at week 2 as another layup, and this has got to be a win. First, the home opener. I mean, we went to the red and white practice. There was 26,000 people. That stadium is not going to be filled with Carolina fans because Carolina fans do not exist, and it's going to be a fucking Red Sea, and I think that place is going to be jacked up. This team is going to be jacked up coming off of the rout of the Saints in New Orleans, that dirty-ass town that needs a bath. So I'm giving it a big-time W. We're going to start the season 2-0. Let's go.
Woo!
Man, I mean, it's been like 20 years since New Orleans had a bath?
Yeah, imagine if you didn't take a shower for 20 years.
I mean, we got a little one the other week, so it never hurts anybody.
Yeah, see?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Little washy-washy,
That's a good
happy.
But no, Tallman, I mean, you bring up a great point there with the Cardinals fans showing up when the team has success. I guess this team doesn't have success yet, but it has a lot of promise. This is the most promising Cardinals team we've had probably in, guys, what would you say, 5 years? 4 or 5 years? Since what was that team that started 9-0?
We went 7-0.
7-0?
Because then I went to the game that we lost against Green Bay Packers on Thursday night, which were 7-1. That was where AJ Green didn't turn
what year
around.
was that, though? That was 21?
That was
21.
20. Were you sure?
Yeah, because we restarted VSP, gentlemen, during the last year of Cliff Kingsbury when there was promise that year.
Yeah.
We thought that
There
we were
was,
going to
yeah.
be.
It was a great
we
start.
thought that we were
Great
going to
start.
win double digits. It was going to be an easy NFC West division win there.
That sounds,
and we absolutely imploded.
Shit the bed. Yeah.
So, 3 years, 4 years almost,
yeah.
Right.
3 years
since it's been. So it's time.
But to my point, that's the last time this city had hope in a Cardinals team. So that's what the transplants do. When the hometown teams are performing well, they will be more inclined to show out and root for the home team. And when they're not, they're going to show up in their Bears jerseys and their Cowboys jerseys and what have you. You can't do anything about the Seahawks fans and the 49ers fans and the Rams fans. They're going to be solid no matter what. But the other people that are going to stay home if the team's not doing well will come out. And that might not, maybe their allegiance is solely to the Cardinals, but they don't care unless the team's doing well. So anyway, great point, Tallman. The team's projected to do well, showing the most promise. There's a lot of intrigue. This is a prove-it year for Jonathan Gannon just as much as it is for Kyler Murray. Jonathan Gannon has stood by Kyler and said, this is my guy. This is my quarterback. I'm 100%, 1,000% all in. And he's now had the keys given to him, both of them, Gannon and Kyler, to where this is the prove-it year. 49ers are after that. But no, I'm sorry. Panthers. Mike, I'm sorry. I was about to go to my prediction.
He was about to roll on to week 3.
We're going
week
so
2,
quick. Mike,
come on.
your Panthers prediction before I go into some diatribe here.
Well, quick question. Have you guys ever been to opening week? I'm going baseball.
Week
NFL kickoff week 1 or like home opener for the Cardinals before.
I don't
Have
believe
you ever
so.
done it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think I've done it very long time ago. Man, it was definitely during Sun Devil Stadium days, but then like right when they opened State Farm. It's been so long since I've been in a stadium day one, basically. What kind of energy is going to be there? I'm so excited to see that. The only thing I think about this game is everybody better have a bitter taste in their mouth from last year, how they lost that game in Carolina in overtime. And basically, I mean, it ended their season.
That's a really good point, yeah.
It ended their season after they had 6-4 start in front in the NFC West, and then they implode against the Seahawks, lose a terrible game to Minnesota, and you're hanging on by a thread, and you go into Carolina and absolutely crap the bed.
Yep.
You got to get it back, man. You got to get it back early. That's why I love having Carolina on the schedule week 2, super early. I mean, I'm also looking at this team. What do they have on the offensive side? Is Chuba Hubbard?
I was gonna
doing
say,
anything?
Chuba Hubbard.
Is
Adam
he
Thielen's
gonna get
another
better?
year older. Is
Yeah,
he even
he's-
still on the roster?
Hubbard's pretty good. Or how about
Chuba Hubbard, yeah.
Jimmy Horn Jr.,
Chubbard.
Xavier Legette.
I'll show
They
you
drafted
Chubbard.
Tedero McMillan, so that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, they got team.
Oh, they got Ted.
But big thing is like, do you trust Bryce Young? And he's taken steps, right? So it's going to be a test for these young corners on some of these, young wide receivers in the league this year, especially early. But give me the energy in State Farm Stadium, a nice week 1 win, an easy W week 2 in front of the home crowd. We're starting off 2-0.
Boys, I have the exact same thing written down. 2-0.
Don't say alignment again.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to. I don't want to go to that well too much because it's gonna get old. It's gonna get old. But no, I agree with you guys. 2-0. This Panthers team is not good. They're still rebuilding, and they are not. No, I'm not gonna give them credit, Tallman. I'm not gonna do it.
There's some people have been calling them dark horses, but I don't know if the pieces have been added enough over this offseason.
I will say, I was thinking about it before we truly dove into this just now as we launched the stream, is we're at a point in the NFL where this is like the most parity we've seen in the league in maybe our lifetime. Because when we were kids, who was it growing up? It was the Patriots, write them in through the AFC every single fucking year. Who was dominant in the NFC? It was the Seahawks for a long time.
Early 2010s.
Early 2010s. Yeah, they were really good. Obviously,
Steelers.
Steelers were really good in the AFC for a long time. The Colts with Peyton Manning were really good for a long fucking time.
And with Luck for 2 years.
Luck for 2 years. I mean, you could even say
Broncos
Broncos with Peyton.
Yeah.
Broncos with Peyton, Phillip Rivers in San Diego, I guess. But that's all AFC.
Saints with Breeze.
Saints with Breeze.
Yeah. They were a really good
49ers had some tough teams with Kaepernick.
Yeah, he was decent.
And even Alex Smith, you could say they had a decent time with Alex Smith too. So I'm just saying, like, it's especially with sports betting, and I hate to bring it up. It's kind of not a taboo topic, but a touchy topic, and I don't want to get off track and derail our whole.
No, you're talking about betting. I'm intrigued.
Thank you. I'm glad. But basically, what I've noticed is when sports betting was first legalized in Arizona, was what 21, 22, something like that.
2020.
2020? They're even better.
No, wait.
No, it was 21.
It was 21.
It was 21. And
it was 21.
I even felt like there was less parity in the league even in 2021, and it was like, as far as like money line bets or like putting together parlay, I don't know. This is all anecdotal, but I felt like it was easier to bet on sports even in 2021 versus now versus like any given Sunday type of thing. And I guess that's been a saying for as long as we've been alive and probably before. So all I'm saying is there's a lot of parity in the league right now, but the Panthers are still bad. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. I hate to keep getting on these soapboxes. So week 3.
I don't see a box.
No, I guess it's not there, is it? Oh, no, but week 3, we're going on the road. So it's like away, home, away. And we are in San Francisco taking on the 49ers. Brock Purdy got extended. Kittle's got his contract. McCaffrey should be healthy. By all means, I think on paper they're still fairly decent, but a lot of people are saying this 49ers team is going to take a big step back this year. Interested to see what you guys think of that. Tallman, you're going to kick us off here with this week 3 prediction at San Francisco.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I think if you look right now, the Niners are favored to win the NFC West on all the major.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, the 49ers are favored to win the whole division for like the
division.
season?
Yeah, not the Super Bowl.
How recent was this? Because it's been the Rams basically the entire offseason. Now is it
Matthew
all because
Stafford's
Matthew Stafford's
hurt.
back?
Yeah.
Because Stafford's hurt. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't know. It's crazy because I mean they got worse. I mean they lost some key players. I mean Debo obviously last season was beat up, but they lost Debo. Brandon Ayuk I think is coming back. Shanahan said week 6 or week 7.
Oh really?
Well, he tore his ACL or some
I didn't
shit,
know
MCL
that.
or something.
Wasn't he trying to
season.
get a trade too? Like,
yeah, I think last season.
Okay.
That was the
Well, because he wanted to get paid.
Right, he wanted to get paid.
And he got paid. No, Ayuk tore his ACL and MCL.
Was it both?
Yeah.
Oh yikes! Yeah, so he's not coming back yet. I mean, on the defensive side of the ball, they lost. What was it Dre Greenlaw? They lost somebody else too. I can't remember. And then Brock Purdy. You know what's funny? I was listening to look at the box underneath. I'm on Chris's soapbox right now.
No, go for it. I love it.
I was listening to 98.7 Bickley Murata, and they were talking about Brock Purdy, and they're comparing him to Kyler Murray because Brock Purdy's not big.
No.
Right? He's short.
I mean, he's probably like our height. He's like 6 foot.
Yeah, so Bickley and Murata, they were both in agreement that he's 6'2". And I'm listening in my car. No, I'm like, no. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Here, pull up Chris. Pull up the picture of VSP Tallman and Chris standing.
You better
next to
do it.
You better.
I'll do it.
Oh no, Chris! Oh no, Chris forgot. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
that's
he did not.
That's a fail safe in case you
No,
forget.
he did it.
Then it's all okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was funny that they said that because he's definitely not 6'2". If he's 6'2", then I'm very flattered because
Tallman,
I'm 6'2". Then.
Tallman is 5'11" and a half.
Maybe I don't know 6. Hey, give me the. Don't Kyler Murray me right now. Oh, he's 5'10" and a half or some shit, whatever it was. Anyway, I digress. So this one's kind of a throw up for me. Or toss up. I shouldn't say throw up. That's a little different.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's in. What do they play? Santa Clara or some shit.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yes, Santa Clara at Levi's Stadium.
God, guys. You guys know how much I like Brock Purdy.
Okay, Tallman, I'll make this I might make this easier for you. Do you think that they're going to split with the 49ers this season?
I do.
Okay.
And I think the win that we're going to get against the 49ers is going to be at home.
Okay.
I'm going to give the Cardinals their first loss of the season. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go all homer right now and just go win. You going to win.
Win. Curve everything else. Win.
Prediction shit.
Oh, sorry.
Right
we might get copyright for that, Chris.
Oh yeah, you did pretty. You did pretty good.
Give yourself another reminder in the camera. Make sure you
cut that out.
Address that copyright.
Credit J-Rock.
Brock Purdy.
The game manager himself.
I mean, this is the right time. This is the first game of the season, division game. First division game of the season. So right now I got ESPN bet pulled up. And Tolman, you are right. San Francisco plus 160. LA Rams plus 175. Arizona plus 400. With Seattle trailing at plus 550.
Oh, Mike.
I think the San Francisco 49ers are going to suck ass again this year, gentlemen. But guess what? The Cardinals are going to lose this game.
No, guys.
It has to come somewhere. And I just think back to the win that the Cardinals did have last season where you have Kaiser White miraculously getting that pick after the tip ball is flying in the air for 40 days it seemed like before he comes down with it, and we had to rely on 60-yard touchdown run from Kyler Murray, and it's hard to beat the same division opponent 2 times every year. We don't have a great track record of it, and even when teams are down, those battles are always tough. But I'm in the same boat with Tallman here. I'm giving this loss because I think San Francisco is going to come back to State Farm Stadium and get absolutely freaking pounded, bro. So, unfortunately, first loss of the year for me.
Guys, we beat them twice last year.
I know.
Do you remember we played them in the last week of the season?
We did.
And they didn't. We literally played their B team.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And everyone's like, oh my God, we ended the season on such a great note.
Yeah.
We beat the crap out of the 49ers. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you're right.
matter. That was supposed to happen.
It didn't
Kyler
matter.
Murray was playing backups.
Even better for that game, though, was Sean Murphy bunting ruining Jawan Jennings' bonus that he would have got if he would have had
did he
a
really?
1,000-yard season. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Because they were fighting. They fought each other like
they
three different times.
they both got ejected.
Yeah.
That's
And-
right.
Wasn't
And-
it Sean Murphy bunting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Jawan Jennings was
Jawan
like
Jennings.
20 yards away from getting 1,000 yards receiving for the year. And then they got into the final fight where they're kind of like
In the
pushing
end
each
zone,
other
right?
in the end
Yeah.
zone. And they both got ejected. So he didn't get his bonus. So sometimes there are multiple wins that go on the board. But
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
even at the end of seasons, Tallman, what are you talking about? No, last year's game
That
didn't
was
matter.
so bogus. Yeah.
The way they finished last year, the Cardinals, it's like, yes, it's great to have a little bit of momentum.
The first
going
game
into
was
the
the
season,
first game was
but
awesome against them.
Yeah, guys, I mean, the way you guys go first to make your predictions can sometimes,
Sway you a
you know,
little bit?
sway me a little bit, help me make my
How sway?
decision. We're going to beat the 49ers in week 3. We're going to start the season 3-0. It's going to be close. It's going to be like a 3-point win. It's going to be very narrow margin. Could come down to the last 2 minutes of the game. But I believe that we're going to be riding high off of starting the season 2-0. We're going to smell blood in the water. Jonathan Gannon is going to have this team ready to go and fired up. And we're going to start the season strong, 3-0, beating the 49ers in San Francisco. I just had maybe I just had to be different.
No, I like it.
Maybe I just had to be the devil's advocate here.
I love it, Chris.
I'm saying
Well,
3-0
that's good.
start. I'll be the optimist. Hey, it's been, Mike.
you're
I don't
wrong,
know. I don't know
but-
what's been in the water the past couple months, but I've been a lot more optimistic lately.
Yeah, what's in that cup right there? What
big,
did they
big
add?
glass of optimism is
What
what,
did they
I'm
add?
drinking over here.
and
Look
we're
at
all
this
proud
guy,
of you
Mr.
for it.
Positive.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
This is
Well, gentlemen,
positivity.
I will not. I kept the soapbox off camera for now, so we'll just go straight into week 4 here. We're back at home on a Thursday night taking on the Seattle Seahawks. We will be in attendance. I'm saying it right now. VSP boys will be in attendance for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday night, second division game of the season. Tallman thinks they'll be coming off a loss. How are they going to do in this one?
Yeah, guys, make sure you request that Friday off.
I should. I'll be working from home, so it'll be, should be all
Very,
right.
that's very smart.
I'll be
actually.
working.
Yeah,
working.
we're gonna need to request that Friday.
No, I'll
off.
be working. No, I'll be working.
Yeah, boss, I'm doing my job here. Get out of my way. No, this is sweet. Primetime, at home, division game, jacked up.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm not really buying what Seattle did. I mean, you saw what Sam Darnold did last time he played in that stadium. As a member
In State
of
Farm
the,
Stadium, yeah, I
as
did.
a member of Minnesota Vikings,
Sure
you've
did.
seen Ghost.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not buying it. I mean, old ass Cooper Kupp. I know who's their running back, Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker. They got rid of DK Metcalf.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know how you get rid of that guy. Too bad. Cardinals had to pick Andy Isabella instead of him. That was a big time miss.
Had to bring it up.
Those
Hey,
are
maybe
type,
we don't
you
have
never
Marv.
get
Hey,
over
maybe if we got
those.
DK, we would have never gotten Marv.
No,
so.
we'd still probably get Marvin.
Probably, probably would have got Marv. Man, I'm gonna go. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna go win.
Okay.
I
Back
think.
on the win column.
I think the way. So I mean, you see what ASU did to this city last year. I think the Cardinals are going to do something similar. So what Kenny Dillingham is saying is activating the Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I think this Cardinals team is going to do a little something like that, and I think
Okay.
this team's going to be really hard to beat in that building, and as it should be, like the glory days when we were actually protecting the nest. Now that didn't really happen a lot over the previous years, but I'm going to give us a win. I think primetime at home, Seattle, mostly because we're going to be there and I want to see them win.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go W. So that's 2-1, or
Yep.
excuse me, 3-1.
3-1. Yep. All right, Tallman. Back on the optimism train. I like it. Welcome.
I had some of your drink. Yeah,
There you go.
I'm
See?
optimistic now.
Drink the juice. All right, Michael. What do you think?
Ooh. Okay. this is going to be one where tough loss in San Francisco, right? Coming home on a short week, but first true primetime game. I don't have to watch Apple TV Plus Premium Super Subscription.
No, I think you do.
Damn you, Chris. Damn you to hell.
Tallman, check. I think you have to watch. I think it's on Amazon.
It's probably Amazon Prime.
You
but
still got to have it even if you're going
if you
to the
don't
game,
have
like,
Amazon
Yeah, if
account
you're
at
going
this point in your life,
I'm checking at the door.
I'm just very surprised. Anyways.
Yeah, it's Prime Video.
Yeah. So it's not even a true primetime game. Isn't that so disrespectful that the Cardinals can't even get a true like NBC fucking
come
primetime
on.
game?
You got to earn
ESPN
it, guys.
primetime.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
that's what it's about at this point. You gotta
No,
earn
guys,
it.
we're
We
going to
haven't
hit
earned
one
it
of them
still.
Monday night against Dallas.
Okay, hold on.
We're talking about that later.
Hold on. Quick derailment here, Mike. Because you and I, we do pass the outlet. We
Box
talk
is out.
basketball. Did you see that the Warriors have 34 nationally televised games?
I did.
And the Warriors are going to suck.
Yeah,
They're
they
going
are.
to fucking suck. And they have 34. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's the
What, the Suns have like 9 or something?
it's the inevitability
Yeah.
of Stephen Curry. I mean, either
Unbelievable.
Either way. So, okay, our faux primetime game, another one. At least we get a true one, like Tallman said. But anyways,
We do?
Yeah, we Monday against Dallas.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it last year. Of course, he made me eat my words. But watching him in person, I will take anybody up against Sam Darnold. I don't care who you are. I'm giving you an early prediction for the next time the Arizona Cardinals play the Seattle Seahawks in this one, guys. It's a W. So mark it down. I think this is going to be a tremendous evening of football in the desert on Thursday, September 25th, with a kickoff start time of 5:15 Mountain Standard Time.
Did you write all that down?
Yeah, well, I
Sure
didn't-
did.
I didn't
He's
put
like,
the
well,
MS
yep,
too.
sure did.
I put the 5:15 just in case, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, W 3-1 to start.
Guys, they are going to want to come into this game and make a statement. They are coming off of a division win against the San Francisco 49ers. They're 3-0. They are number 1 in the NFC West, and they want to maintain their dominance. They are going to win this game. Sam Darnold sucks. Sam Darnold in State Farm Stadium. You don't think he's going to feel some type of way stepping back into that fucking locker room after the away? Because they were the away team, so he's going to be in the away locker room. I'm pretty sure the Rams were probably in the Cardinals' home locker room, and Sam Darnold was with the Vikings in the away locker room. Mike, he did so bad in that game. We were in that stadium, in the heart of the Rams fans' territory. It was hilarious. Quick side note. Mike and I were sitting. There was a Vikings fan in front of us and a Rams fan in front of us. They were very vocal, and they were talking back and forth. Very friendly interactions. But the guy asked him why he was a Minnesota Vikings fan, and he said he was from Wisconsin, I think. And he was like, "Well, my dad was a Packers fan, and I fucking hate my dad, so I'm a Vikings fan." And I thought that was the best justification for a fandom I had ever heard in my entire life. But all that to
Fuck
say,
your
Sam Darnold fucking sucks, and they're going to lose. So 4-0.
4-0.
Mr. Optimism over
That's
here.
bold, Cotton.
Christopher Patrick on the record that the Cardinals are going to start the season 4-0. Now, we'll see. I'm going to have a loss in guys. They're going to lose eventually. Just prepare yourselves. They're going to lose eventually. But for me, it's not going to be in week 4. They're going to beat the Seahawks on Thursday night with us in attendance. But that will take us to week 5, staying at home, hosting the Tennessee Titans and the rookie Cameron Ward. He is making some headlines, guys, with the way it seems like he's just all about his business. There's that viral clip of him and Shadur Sanders in like their pro days or something like that, where Shadur's like, we should collab on a rap song, and Cam Ward is like, I just want to play football. So it seems like he's real autistic about football and just all about business. So
Did you say autistic?
I did.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, even though he is the number 1 overall pick, he's still a rookie coming into State Farm Stadium to take on the powerhouse Arizona Cardinals. Well, what do you think, Tallman? What do you think?
The powerhouse. The undefeated.
The 4-0. No.
Arizona Cardinals.
Well, according to you, the 3-1 Arizona.
Well, no, I meant I was talking for you.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
That was my announcer voice for you.
Thank you.
It's away, right?
No, it's at
It's at home. Okay, it's at home. All right. So if you were looking for a cost-efficient game to go to, this would be the game to go to. I'm sure the tickets are going to be pretty cheap.
Should we go 2 weeks in a row then? I know Mike's going to be going 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, hey, Mike.
Mr.
If I get in the raffle, maybe I'll.
Mr. season ticket holder here.
Yeah.
Titans are a dumpster fire.
Aside from Cam Ward, can you name another player on the offense?
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
He's still on the team.
They also signed Tyler Lockett
And Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson.
Who's their running back?
Oh shit, who's the running back? Like TJ Spears or some shit. Something. It's
Tajay Spears.
Tajay Spears, right?
That's got to be it.
Hold on.
I love looking at
Mike's
rosters during preseason because there's 8 running backs. It's like, Jesus. Tajay Spears and Tony Pollard.
Oh, Tony Pollard.
Oh, they
That's
got
right,
Tony Pollard.
Pollard.
Yeah.
Wait, so who are the Cowboys going to roll out at running back?
Good old. Oh my God, you're going to make me look this up right now. Zeke Elliott is coming back again. No.
I mean, I know
think
they got
did.
him briefly again last season.
last year.
All right, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
when we
we're
to
gonna
that.
get we're gonna get
Mike's
stuff.
looking that
I
up.
can't.
We'll talk about the Cowboys when we get there.
I can't remember. But you mentioned rookie quarterback. I don't think anything the Titans are going to do this season are going to be good. Yeah, he looked good in preseason. It's fucking preseason.
It's preseason.
It doesn't mean anything whatsoever. Even if Kyler Murray throws an interception on his first pass or whatever it was in his first preseason game, it doesn't matter because you're not game planning. It's a different. It's not real football, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't count. So I think the Titans are in for a rough season, and as they should be. I mean, he's a rookie quarterback. He's going to be adjusting to the professional game. Cardinals are going to win this. There's again the front half of this schedule for this team is so light that we need to win games early because it's going to get a little tougher as we go through.
Yeah.
And every game's going to matter very, very much to start the first 4 or 5 weeks. So Cardinals win 4-1, baby.
I will say this, all right? Looking at the key additions for the Tennessee Titans, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest one was punter Johnny Heck. Or what is it? Johnny Hecker?
Hecker. That's
Hecker?
right. Yeah.
Who's that?
Hecker, I barely know her.
Johnny Hecker. Good thing, because they're going to be punting a hell of a lot in State Farm Stadium.
I see what you did there.
I think there's high hopes for Cam Ward, but the one thing that we still haven't touched on yet through our predictions is, gentlemen, this front seven outside of, the interior linebackers is just well equipped to continuously wreak havoc this season. And
They got to get healthy first.
well, yeah, but you're already starting to see it from like some of these lower name guys like Xavier Thomas. Like, imagine what happens when you start bringing in the heavy hitters on a consistent basis and you're able to swap them out so you have fresh legs all the time. What creates the lots of turnovers? Consistent pressure in the pocket, and when you have to make a rookie quarterback make decisions outside of them. I mean, we've seen it with a whole bunch of guys. You could talk about the number one guy last year, Caleb Williams. He came out in the league and he did some nice things, but overall he struggled and took his lumps. It's going to be the same. It really is hard for these number one guys to come out and just absolutely set the pan on fire right in, right out and get to everything that they want like they were doing it in college. I don't see it for Cam Ward. I don't think the Tennessee Titans are going to be a good team this year. The Arizona Cardinals are who they are, which is a team fighting for a division this year. So this is an absolute W.
Hell yeah. And Mike, on that point with Cam Ward, like, I think there is obviously a high ceiling, and you don't go number one overall as a quarterback for no reason, but it's so early in the season that if he's going to flash or start to show that he's like a franchise QB in the NFL, it's going to be later in the season. So week 5, I don't expect him to light the world on fire. They're probably still going to be making, I don't want to say safe play calls, but probably more into his comfort zone as he transitions from the college game to the pro game. And, we talk about their, obviously, Mike, you mentioned that punter edition, but their editions of, Tyler Lockett?
Punter edition.
With Tyler Lockett, Calvin Ridley. Who else did we name at wide receiver?
Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson.
Yeah.
old. Like, I'm sorry, and that's so sad because that tells you about our age too. Van Jefferson being considered old, he's probably like 30.
Yeah.
But they have an older core, and they're again kind of like the Panthers.
Tony Pollard is not young either for the running back.
For a running back, like
especially
second
for his
tread.
size. Yeah.
There's a reason the Cowboys didn't bring him back or sign him to something more long term. You don't sign running backs long term. I mean,
unless you're James Conner,
or you're Saquon Barkley, or you're Derrick Henry.
Pollard's more your receiving back. That's why they have that Spears kid. He's the short yardage guy.
Short yards.
Yeah.
Well, they can take their short yards right to a loss because the Cardinals are gonna be 5-0, baby.
Crazy.
Whoa.
I'm an animal. Mike, you said they were winning, right? So
yeah.
Mike has them 4-1. You guys, that's not that crazy. If you guys each have them at 4-1, it's not that crazy for me to have them at 5-0.
God, we're all drinking Chris's drink right now,
dude.
Why are we so positive?
I love it.
Third place schedule. I mean, it's one of the top 10 easiest schedules in the NFL this year. They need to start.
It's very easy to start.
Saints, Panthers, Titans. Come on.
I love this schedule.
Saints, Panthers,
Guys, the only one that kind of scares me a little bit is that 49ers game. And I think we're going to win it. I do. I think they're going to be riding high, and they're going to continue that wave into week 5 when they beat the Titans at home. But then after that, they will go back on the road, and they will take on the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis. And their starting quarterback is Anthony Richardson?
No, it's going to be Daniel Jones.
It's going to be Daniel Jones?
I bet
is that better?
I bet you it's going to be Daniel Jones. Anthony Richardson is
guys, I think you can guess where I might go with this. But we got to start with VSP Tallman.
It's so hard to not think they're going to win this game. I don't... How are either of those guys going to beat you? I don't... You can't picture it. You really can't.
Well, so who's the running back that lost us a lot of bets?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, that's right.
He's on the do not bet list.
He is on the new do not bet list.
He fucked me over.
He fucked me a couple times
last year. Yeah. Didn't even spit on it first.
I'm not betting on sports actually until week 1 of the NFL season. I bet last week
when
we went to the Diamondbacks game was the first time I had bet since the beginning of January.
No
liar.
Shot.
It was, yeah. It was the
first time you made a sports bet?
Yeah. Because I bet baseball is just so bad. But so then I put $20 in, and I've lost 3 bets, I think, and I have about like $5 left in my account. And it's funny because 2 Diamondbacks bets I've lost by 1 leg the last 2 days.
Of course.
Yeah, that one was killer.
That money line bet when we went to the game.
Man. Did you? I saw the video replay too.
It was close.
Oh, he should have hit it out.
Guys, we had the Diamondbacks spread -1.5. And
I had Gurriel home run.
And you had a Gurriel home run. And if Gurriel had hit a home run to win by 2, both Tallman and I would have hit our bets, but we didn't. Anyway, all that to say, I'm not going to bet on sports until NFL Week 1. But I will not be betting on Jonathan Taylor. That's a bullshit
There's
lie.
no way.
But I will not be betting on Jonathan Taylor anything. Not an anytime touchdown. Not 40 yards. Not nothing. No, Jonathan Taylor is not going to be in my parlay. But as far as this goes in week 6, Tallman, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, so I'm fighting
demons.
I'm fighting with myself right now because as a fan, it's like, hell yeah, we're going to beat the hell out of them. But it's like, I don't think they're going to go 5-1. I just don't. So it hurts. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give them a win. I don't think
hell yeah, you are.
Richardson, Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor is very talented, but I can't picture it. I can't fathom that they're going to be able to beat this team. So 5-1. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah,
and Tallman, like you said, the schedule does get tougher, so there will be, I'm sure, more losses to be slated in. But Michael Benjamin, week 6 at the Colts.
Not us. Come on. Yeah. I mean, Tallman, you talk about the right things here, right? Because it seems like every single year there's one of those head-scratching losses where you look at a team, you look at where they are scheduled and where their record is when the Cardinals play them, and then the Cardinals end up losing to them in some ridiculous fashion. And you're like, how the hell did that happen? I.e. Carolina Panthers last year. This could be one of those trap games, but this early in the season with momentum coming off of, some as Chris would say, some big division wins early. I am saying one division win early, but a nice, stomping of the number 1 overall pick. There's just going to be a lot of high fives and lots of big energy in that locker room. The Arizona Cardinals are going to go to Indianapolis and handle the Colts, guys. Come on. I mean, it's a one-trick pony there. It's Jonathan Taylor or bust still right now because I know they have some nice young wide receivers like a Donnie Mitchell,
Pittman Jr.
Yeah. He had a down year last year.
Is it Disley?
No, it was the guy that they drafted, right? Tyler Warren.
Oh, from Texas.
From Penn State.
Or from Penn State.
Not
Why did I
even
think
close.
Texas?
Not even close, Tallman.
Oh, yeah, from Texas.
That's all right. I wouldn't. I'll give you
Penn
this.
State.
I wouldn't have got it if I didn't look at that either.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Who am I thinking
It's
of
been a while
Texas?
since we did the draft coverage stuff. But, yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, come on. It don't matter. The Cardinals defense is going to be a team that helps them win some of these games where you would have been like, oh man, we struggled, but we gave up, 350 yards and 200 on the ground and 3 touchdowns. It's like, for how it's built, obviously we won't know until the games start. That shouldn't be how we look at these predictions, putting these things together. And I don't think the Colts do anything very stellar on the offensive front. So this is a dub, 5-1.
You guys are both 5-1, and I fucking love it, guys. Like this team, if this Cardinals
here comes 7-0.
If this Cardinals team is as good on paper as we think they are going to be, this early slate is such a good warm up for us because these first 6 opponents are terrible, with the exceptions of the 49ers maybe being okay. The rest of these teams are garbage.
Yeah.
We're starting this season 6-0, guys.
Baby.
This is where we're going to start getting deja vu, right? We're going to get a little nervous because it was a different regime. It was Cliff Kingsbury, but we're starting 6-0. We're going to be at the top of the NFC West with a 2 or 3 game lead over the next closest opponent. And it's just going to depend on what we do the rest of the way. And we're going to make our predictions, guys, but they're beating the Colts in Indianapolis, and they are going to come back home to take on the Green Bay Packers for the first true test of the season, where they're going to host Jordan Love. And the Packers play well at State Farm Stadium. They do. Now, teams have changed quite a bit in that time frame, but this is the first game where I'm nervous, guys. So I'm curious what you think. This is the last game the Cardinals will play before the bye week, and then they'll have 10 straight to end the season. So it kind of an early bye week. It's like middle, but still a little early. But before we get to that, guys, week 7 at home taking on the Packers. Tallman, what do you got, man?
Yeah, I mean, the Midwest, man. Everybody moves here from there. Those Packers fans, they come out of the woodworks, dude.
There's going to be a lot of green and yellow in the stands.
It's probably going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
I know
50-50?
That's generous.
That is generous.
That is kind of generous.
Well, if we're 6-0, yeah, 50-50. Come on, man.
Even if we're 5-1.
You're right.
Yeah, even if we're 5-1.
We showed up.
Yeah,
we
maybe
finally
60-40.
Thank you, Bird Gang. We showed up finally.
We showed up. Look at that.
Ignite the Valley.
I think Jordan Love got thumb surgery.
Yes, he did because he fractured his thumb.
Yeah,
but it's on his
non-throwing. Yeah, non-throwing hand. He's going to be ready for week 1. I think, in my opinion, I think the jury's still out on Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs is a fucking stud.
Yep.
They're a good football team. I hate to do it, dude. I'm going to give them a loss here. Our first, I know I started off by saying this can be a hard team to beat in that building is my prediction. But I think it's going to be close, but I think we're going to be evenly matched. I think the Packers are going to beat the Cardinals.
Is it going to be close?
5-2.
Is it going to be a close game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be close.
Close.
I feel like it's going to be close. I'm not super impressed by Jordan Love, but I mean he's proven that he can do it. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a challenge for sure.
I'm pretty impressed by Jordan Love. I think he's a pretty solid quarterback. Now, as far as like top 10 lists,
Yeah,
I don't know. Getting into that, I don't know. But okay, Tallman. Now you have them at 5-2, heading into the bye week,
coming down to earth.
That's good. That's respectable. But Mike, are you? What do you think? What do you think?
Well, first I will say I got a lot more respect for Jordan Love after how he finished that playoff game, even though they didn't win, with all the injuries he had to his wide receivers. I think that he had like 2 or 3 different ones in that game itself. It still is the jury is kind of still out in regard to his skill set, though, Tallman. I think you're right in regard to that. But let's go down a trip down memory lane just a little bit here, and you're going to have to help me because you were in attendance.
Okay.
When was the last time the Arizona Cardinals were they undefeated or almost undefeated going into a Monday night game when they were like 7-0 and they played the Packers and AJ
Green didn't turn around.
Didn't turn around.
Yeah.
Didn't turn around. When was that?
That was
23.
We were talking about that. That was like
2021, right?
It's 21. Yeah.
Oh, was that long?
Yeah. We're talking about that
well,
already.
no, was that no? Yeah, 2021, because that was right after the COVID year.
We're having this discussion
when we started, and that was the last time we made the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Was that playoff game was 21?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
That was the last time we made the playoffs.
So, to answer my own question here is, yes, it's going to be a little bit of a deja vu moment. The Cardinals are going to be riding so high, and then the Green Bay Packers are going to come in and step us back a peg. But not too crazy. I think the last time, was it last year we played them in Green Bay, right? And it did not go well.
That sounds right.
It was either last year or the year before.
Yeah.
I think we lost like 34-13. I don't think it'll be something like that. It'll be, touchdown, maybe 3-4 point game. But I think Green Bay will handle most of, the possession and just control the game most of the time. Because I don't know, gentlemen. I might say they're almost kind of like the clear-cut favorites in the NFC North, because I think the loss of Ben Johnson for the Detroit Lions is going to really, really kind of factor in for what's going on in Detroit.
Really?
I do, and especially the way that they lost to the Commanders in the playoffs last year. I think this is almost kind of like the Packers division to lose this year. Because from the same point, Packers lost a whole bunch of people in their playoff game, and they fought to the bitter end. Like, that's something you can hold your hat up on. But they're a good football team. Tallman said it. And, I mean, last year we had the exact same predictions, not the same games, but we're starting off with the same damn prediction to start and the same games, 5-2.
Yeah, you guys are really in lockstep right now, both 5-2.
I'm so proud of you. You didn't say a line.
I didn't. I'm trying to avoid it. I'm coming up with
Now you're the only one who's saying alignment.
I know,
because
because it keeps popping up in my head.
Was it synonyms? I'm
sorry.
coming up with synonyms for alignment.
Perfect.
Like I'm in lockstep. I'm in
I like cinnamon.
complete alignment with you guys.
See, there you go.
It was bound
He
to happen.
couldn't help it.
Yeah, no, guys, we're gonna lose this game.
Man.
Whether you're riding high off 5-1 or riding high off 6-0. I'm not saying we're going to underestimate the Packers. I just don't think we're going to be ready. I think this Packers team is hungry because in a sense, like, you can kind of say the same thing about the Cardinals, where it's like people still nationally consider the 49ers and the Rams to be a greater team than the Cardinals. Probably more so I guess now, like, the 49ers, like you guys said, they're odds on favorite. Yeah. So 49ers and Rams. But Mike, you brought it up perfectly. Like, the Packers are still kind of the younger brother to the Lions in a lot of ways, where I think the casual fan would still expect the Lions to win that division. But I think the Packers have a really strong case, and they're a really good team, and it's going to be one of those two, right? And I just think after starting the season so strong at 6-0, Tallman, I'm torn, because like part of me wants to be like, it will be a close game, but part of me feels like I think it's going to end in a close game, but I think it's going to come out. The Cardinals are going to get punched in the mouth. They're going to be down pretty significantly at halftime. They're going to make a valiant comeback, but then they're still going to lose this game. And this will be the first loss for the Cardinals, and it won't come until week 7, which is great, but not going to have an undefeated season, guys. I'm sorry. 6-1, your Arizona Cardinals after 7. Yeah, so I obviously have them at 6-1. You each have them at 5-2. We head into the bye week in week 8, and then out of that week 9, we are on the road 2 games in a row. And first game that Monday night, that true primetime game, right, against the Dallas Cowboys. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the last time we saw the Arizona Cardinals play the Dallas Cowboys was in the casino in Pittsburgh, right?
No, that was against the New York Giants.
The Giants.
Oh, that was the Giants. That was the same season, though,
But that
right?
was the same season. Mr. Joshua Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs, baby. So now Kyler gets his chance. Obviously, we know he is from Texas and known for his performances at AT&T Stadium. Was it Tallman? He won his high school championship there, and did he play? He played a college game there, right?
Played a couple, I think. Yeah.
Because where he went to Oklahoma, did he only go to Oklahoma?
I believe so. And I think he sat for a little bit.
And they would have played there. What college team plays at AT&T? Is it because that's in Dallas, like Fort Worth, Arlington area? Is that because it wouldn't be University of Texas because that's at Austin?
Is there a college team that plays primarily out of that stadium?
There might not be. Maybe they only play.
I think it's just like big time game. If they have a big
like a
prime
bowl game
time
or something
game or
like
whatever,
that.
or if they're going to do like Texas versus Notre Dame, then they'll play it at the AT&T Stadium.
Right.
But I'm not sure.
I could be.
I know
wrong.
Tallman's working the Google machine.
Because now I'm wondering if because I know Kyler has obviously a history of playing well in Texas,
Yes.
generally speaking, but I wanted to know if it was more specific to that stadium. Obviously, the high school championship, but I thought there was a college tie as well.
I don't think a team plays
primarily
there. There's a bowl game that happens there every year. It's the Cotton Bowl Classic. It's played at AT&T.
So
Stadium.
maybe Kyler played. I should know this, but maybe Kyler played in a bowl game there as well. Either way, regardless, lot of success in the state of Texas for Kyler. Known to play well in that state. So at AT&T Arena or Stadium, sorry, AT&T Stadium, is that what it is? Anyway, regardless, taking on the Cowboys Monday night. VSP Tallman coming off the bye week, 5-2 loss against the Packers is what you had them with. So what do you think they're going to do here against Dak Prescott and the boys? The boys.
The boys. America's team, baby. Yeah. Yeah, so Kyle Murray's 8-0 in that stadium.
So
he's
does
never
it have a list
lost.
of what the games are, though?
I didn't go that far. I'll give my prediction. I'll try to find it while you guys are going.
Yeah, cool.
So with this one, did we ever find out who the running back is for the Cowboys?
Oh, crap.
I don't think we did.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Is it Rico Dowdle?
While you do that research,
It might be
I'll do
Rico
this.
Dowdle.
You might be right.
You think so?
I don't know where I pulled that name out of my ass.
Dowdle.
I know ball.
Rico.
Chris Patrick knows ball.
Rico.
God, Chris, I'm so proud of you.
Uncle
Thank you.
Rico. Oh, shoot.
But you were making your.
Yeah.
You have to know.
They have Miles Sanders.
You have to know who the running back.
They
is
have Miles
before you-
Sanders
Oh, okay.
and Javonte Williams.
And Javonte. So
Okay.
Who does Rico Dowdell play for now?
Oh shit! I don't,
That's too many.
Because I was
I
like,
don't see much
I'm like
to love
bragging
right
about
now.
how I know ball, and then he's not even.
I don't see him listed.
Damn, he's not even on the Cowboys anymore.
Jaden Blue, Malik Davis, Hunter Lupke or whatever the hell that is.
Lepke,
Nice.
maybe?
Phil Maffa. Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn, I think, was one of the dudes they had last season. So this one's.
That didn't answer my question, but
I didn't look that up. I apologize, Christopher.
it's okay. I'll look it up later.
I might go against probably what you guys are gonna do. I'm gonna give him a loss here. I'm gonna give Kyler Murray his first loss in that stadium. I don't know. I was like, part of me was like, no, I should say that Dak Prescott's gonna break his leg by then.
Yikes.
Ooh.
But no, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think Dallas is gonna be. I'm not saying they're gonna win it all, but I think they might get the Cardinals this day. So I'm gonna give the Cardinals a loss. So what am I, 5-3?
5-3. Yep.
I keep remembering, I think the last time that the Cardinals had a primetime game in Dallas against Dallas was when Kyler threw that super long bomb to the Valley kid. Oh my gosh. what's his name? He was with the Jaguars for a while.
Rondale Moore?
No, not Rondale.
Poor him. Did you see he tore his shit? He's out again.
Again?
Yeah. At the Vikings,
no.
I think.
Who's the guy from Shadow Mountain? He was here for a couple of years.
Wasn't Rondale
Christian
Moore?
Kirk. My
Christian
bad.
Kirk.
Christian, I'm sorry.
Christian Kirk. I got those two mixed up.
I'm going to do something that has never been done in VSB prediction history, okay? I'm putting an asterisk on this game because this is going to be a game that paired with another one, I'm going to be able to flip-flop my decision.
Oh.
Okay?
I'm curious to know what the
there's
logic
no changing,
is behind
Michael.
that.
What are you doing?
I'm setting the trend.
I wrote down the asterisks right here.
I'm setting the trend, okay? Because it's going to be either this or that. But for right now, I'm going to give you my prediction.
Okay.
Me and Tallman are still in line step. Kyler Murray's going to get his first L in Dallas. Okay. The Cardinals are going to lose this game. And I think the reasoning I kind of go with this is because, A, I do think the Cowboys are going to be better than what people think, right? Mm-hmm. They had a little bit of a down year last year, but Dak is back. He's good. Adding George Pickens, I think, we really have to see what kind of dominance they can create through the air, having him paired up with CeeDee Lamb, man. I like George Pickens when his head is right. So I know there's a lot of there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts that go along with that. Same with Micah Parsons and him asking for the trade because he wants his contract and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I'm scarred from the way that this team came off the bye last year. 3 straight losses, lost all momentum they had, lost the lead in the division, basically in the blink of an eye. But I'm not trying to say the lights are going to be too bright. I just think this is going to be a good matchup, and this is one of those ones where it might be a tough day for the Cardinals. So I'm giving them an L. But there's an asterisk on it, and I will tell you about the asterisk later. It is in a few weeks, but L for right now.
You're not going to tell us for a few weeks?
Yeah. Well, of the schedule.
Okay.
Not in a few weeks.
Okay, I was like, on a future stream.
No, I won't leave the bait on that long.
Okay. That makes me feel better. That makes sense. I don't know, guys. You guys are honestly this is what I actually love about going third is that I get to be again swayed and persuaded into one direction or the other. This is a tough one because there is a lot of intrigue. We just had a bit of a discussion there about Kyler's record in that stadium. Coming off the bye week, Mike, valid concerns about how they did last year coming off the bye week. We all have them taking an L in week 7 going into the bye. It's a primetime game. I don't know what the Cowboys schedule looks like, obviously, so I don't know what they're going to be coming off of. But either way, a Monday night game means that, in theory, you got more rest than you otherwise would have if you had a Sunday night game, so that bodes well. They're on paper, again, a good team, the Cowboys are. And at home, I feel like they're going to be doing well at this point in the season. I've been very optimistic about this Cardinals team, guys, but I'm going to have to say it's going to be a loss here in week 9 coming out of the bye in primetime. And I think it sucks because it's going to be the only true primetime game where the Cardinals are front and center for the fans of the NFL and throughout the country and internationally, honestly. It's going to be tough, but I hope it's a competitive game, but I don't think the Cardinals are going to win it, and it's going to be 6-2 heading out of that and into the next away game. Two straight weeks on the road here. This time a division opponent in week 10 at Seattle against the Seahawks. Tallman, you have them coming off 2 straight losses at 5-3. What are you thinking here against Seattle? You have them winning earlier in week 4. So curious where you go here.
I do have all the games for Kyler Murray.
He finally has some research in front of him, guys.
Don't mean for us to backtrack.
Hold on.
So he went to Allen High School. He played 5 high school games at AT&T Stadium. 5 high school games, okay. And then he was a member of Texas A&M.
The Aggies, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
he did go to
A&M.
And A&M plays
but
there.
He was I think he lost to Kyle Allen as on A&M as the starter. So that's why he transferred to Oklahoma. So he played a game there as with Texas A&M, but he didn't throw a pass. He only rushed 5 times for 27 yards in the win. So does that count? I don't know. Then as a member of the Oklahoma football team, he played another game there. They won. He was the starter.
That was a bowl
That
game.
was the Big 12 title game.
Oh, okay.
Wow, nice.
And then he played in 2020 as the starter for the Cardinals. And then I believe, so that was 8. So technically he's 9-0 in that stadium. But I believe the second time the Cardinals played there, I think he was hurt.
So he's on the roster, but he didn't.
Yeah, but
contribute.
So as a starter, he's 8-0.
Yeah.
As a member of a team that he's been on that's played there, he's 9-0. Yeah. So week 10, right? Is that what we said? Seattle?
Week 10 at Seattle.
Lumen Field.
Yep, you have
oh my God.
At 5-3 on the season.
I got him at 5-3. Guys, I'm still not buying the Seattle stuff. I really am not. And the way that Kyler last season when we had the Seahawks game sandwiched together with the Vikings game in the middle, and I think that was some of the worst football Kyler Murray has ever played. In those 2 games against Seattle last season, I think he's out for blood this year. I think it's a grudge match. I think he's going to be putting up some decent numbers. I'm going to go for the sweep, guys. The sweep with Seattle. I'm going to give him a win on the road at Lumen Field. What am I, 6-3 now?
Yeah, that would put him at 6-3.
6-3. I'm going to give him a dub.
It's not bad. Not bad. Mike, what are you thinking? You're typing away over there.
I'm doing my research. I mean, the next 2 games, if you guys have been watching this entire time, you already know my picks, right? Here's the truth and how I feel at this point might happen is that Sam Darnold has seen so many ghosts, they've drug him to the underworld. And Jalen Milroe is now starting for the Seattle Seahawks at this point in Week 10. Arizona Cardinals go into Lumen Field and jack stomp the Seattle Seahawks. I think this is a clear-cut year that the Seahawks are the worst team in the division. Actually, I don't know if that's true.
Oh no.
This might be one of those years where it's like it's a lot of things up in the air, but a lot more has to go right for the Seattle Seahawks to find themselves winning the division. It's more clearer, and it would be easier to say that they would finish last this year, I think, with the losses that they've had from their skill positions, the change in the quarterback. They're just, it's an uphill battle for them. But, man, if this was a game, and we've talked about it for years now, of going outside of Arizona to go watch the Arizona Cardinals, this would be the game for me to really want to go to, because there's something magical about when the Arizona Cardinals go to Seattle. And, you know, we are going back 10 years during the Bruce Arians era, but why not start bringing that magic back, man?
You want to go fight all the 12s out there or what?
Nobody's going to fight me, dude. They'll just yell at me, but they're not going to fight me.
The 12s, quote unquote, the 12s are not.
Oh, man.
They're not what they were during the Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch era.
When did I go? I think I went to Seattle in 2019. We were there for like 4 days, whatever. I wore my Cardinals shirt one day.
Hell yeah.
And we were going through downtown, and I got harassed, dude. I got harassed. But that was when we were booty cheeks, though, and they were good. So that's why there's a lot of chatter.
Same year. And Chris, you can throw up the picture. Okay.
Future Chris.
I was walking through.
Oh, sorry, Chris forgot.
What's the fish market?
Sorry, Chris.
What's the famous
Pike's Place?
Pike's Place.
Yeah.
With the Arizona Cardinals beanie on all day. Nobody said anything to me. So, you know, there's two sides of the spectrum.
Picture?
And that was the same year, 2019.
I guess
I'm going to send you the picture, Chris.
You might be a little more intimidated than
I got
I
notes.
am. I
the
don't
picture,
know.
the pictures of me and Brianna.
Do you want it like right up here?
Just right above
No.
Tallman.
Put it down here.
Right on Tallman's
No.
face?
You know what? Fuck it. Cover my face.
Up here.
Future Chris, cover my face.
That's perfect.
Okay. Good.
So, anyways, W, let's go.
A dub. Okay, so you guys now have them at 6-3. So Seattle, Mike, you said something interesting there, where you said you think Seattle is going to finish at the bottom of the division, and it got me thinking. Do you think it's going to be like if they're at the bottom, the next closest team to them, over or under 2.5 game margin?
Ooh. That is a really, really good question. Honestly, I would say under, but my under is 2.
It's just under.
Yeah, so it's just under the line. But yeah, because I think the top 3 teams that you're talking about is still like right now. There's a lot of question marks for the Los Angeles Rams,
there's
specifically
no clear
because
cut, right?
of Matthew Stafford. But there's still no clear cut. Like San Francisco 49ers are going to start the season with a lot of injuries to their skill position guys. They lost Deebo Samuel. You don't know what you're going to get out of Christian McCaffrey or how long he's going to be around. You talk about the Cardinals. Do all of the defensive additions make the dividends? Is Kyler Murray actually the guy that we always hoped for? Like there's too many questions, I think, for these top 3 teams to start saying this is the true clear-cut favorite in this division. But that's where Seattle is trailing behind just with literally their roster talent. Basically kind of where the Cardinals were 2 seasons ago. And almost you could say last year to a certain extent, specifically for the defense, but I don't think anybody would have clearly penciled them in to say, hey, they're going to be the worst team in the division. And technically they weren't. They finished 3rd. So
yeah, I think that's a good place to pinpoint them. I would say that's why I think 2.5 was a good line, because I do think the Seahawks are going to be bad, but I do think overall it's not like a powerhouse division by any means. It's not like not to draw in another sports comparison. I know I talked about the Suns earlier, but with the NL West, with the Diamondbacks and the MLB, like you've so far this season you've had the Dodgers, the Diamondbacks, the Giants, and even the Padres have been really good. And right now it's kind of seemed like it's started to separate a little bit, where it's basically just the Dodgers and the Padres. And then I was surprised the Diamondbacks passed the Giants.
Is that crazy?
It's kind of crazy. So
I told you the Giants were going to tail off.
Yeah, they're at a full tailspin.
I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to next week talk about when we do the Heat Check podcast live on Tuesday to talk about where the Diamondbacks are at and everything that's been taking place with that. But as far as this goes, I do think it's going to be interesting to see how the NFC West shakes up with this division not really having a clear-cut favorite. I think it's ripe for the Cardinals taking. And I'm with you guys. It's a win here. I already wrote it down. I have them at 7-2. 7-2, bouncing back after 2 losses and the bye week. They're going to find their footing again, and they're going to beat the Seattle Seahawks. You guys made the case. I don't need to go into it any further. And that brings us into Week 11, staying with the division and coming back home, though, taking on the San Francisco 49ers, hosting them. Let's go back to Week 3. Tallman had them with a loss. Mike, you had them with a loss. I had them winning and starting the season 3-0. So now this will say a lot of what you think on the season as a whole. Are they going to split, or is it going to be 2 losses? What's it going to look like? So Tallman, we'll start with you.
Oh God. I know earlier you were like, let me help you out. Do you think they're going to split? And I was like, yeah, I do. I do think they're going to split. I said, I think they're going to beat them at home. And then now I'm sitting here like, shit, I really want to say they're going to lose. Oh, Lord.
Do what your gut tells you to do.
You know what? Thank you, Michael. Let's go W. Just I'm feeling it. I like after a road win in Seattle, come home. Yeah, it doesn't feel right that I said that, but yeah, let's keep it a win. We're gonna keep it a win.
Guys, I want to buy as much stock in Brock Purdy as I can, so I can freaking dump it immediately, just so freaking hard. I will take the maximum loss, and then you know what's gonna happen? I'll take what I got from selling that stock, buy some more, and then freaking ship it overseas so I can get tariffs out of it and lose even more money from it. I don't believe in Brock Purdy one bit, guys.
He's got tariffs on stocks.
I'm sorry. Brock Purdy just does not do anything for me. Yes, he went to the Super Bowl. It was all because of the team that was created around him. We already saw last year when he needed to excel and be the guy, the same way that we've had question marks about Kyler Murray and extending and making players better. He doesn't know how to do that. He cannot do that. He doesn't have the capability to do that. So at this point, unless Brandon Ayuk is completely healthy, Christian McCaffrey is actually on full cylinders and back to 2022, 2023 era Christian McCaffrey. This 49ers team, I honestly think, is a joke. I don't think they can hold a candlestick to where the Cardinals would be at this point in the season. So this isn't a win, a clear-cut win for the Cardinals at home. And I'm getting a little scared because me and Tallman have picked every single game the same way. So I'm wondering if it's going to be different or not. But hey,
a little concerned too.
Do great minds think alike? We'll see.
I think we're a little too high on our win total.
That's kind of crazy. Like through 10 to have 70% win percentage. Optimistic, guys. Obviously, I know I also have them at 7 wins so far. At home against the 49ers, I do have them winning early because obviously the Ayuk injury, them kind of figuring out their identity, getting back into the swing of things. I'm obviously week 3, you're probably back into the swing of things, but I am factoring that all in. Oh, guys, it's been an up and down season a little bit.
You're gonna go loss? Oh no!
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. Well, that's you're kind of like building it up.
And remember, week 3 was in San Francisco,
and week 3 was in San Francisco, and this is back at home. This is coming off a road trip, a long road trip, where you coming off the bye, you go on the road for 2 weeks straight. So this is your first home game after the bye. There's gonna be some 49ers fans in attendance.
Yeah.
Again, this is going to be another one where there's going to be a lot of 49ers fans there, and they're going to be loud, and they're going to be obnoxious, and I just don't know if the Cardinals will hold up, and I think it's going to be a loss, guys. It's going to be 7-3. We all have them at 7-3 now.
Hey, all right.
We are all
alignment.
At least aligned through 11 weeks.
Nobody
they are
has better alignment
7-3. And
ask anybody.
I'm not just trying to be like the whatever the word is for someone who's just trying to be different. I'm not just trying to be different.
Okay.
I legitimately think that this could be call it a trap game even. Because this is a game we should win. I agree with you guys. We should win this game. But I think
trap game.
I think after a couple of tough weeks with the bye week, the weird losses on either end of that, you get the win against a bad Seahawks team, but maybe just barely, and then you come out and you're not as confident against 49ers at home, and you lose that game with what should be a home crowd but doesn't feel like a home crowd. I do think they lose that game, but that keeps us at home at least, so we get to stay at home. We don't have to travel, and I'm curious what kind of Jaguars team this is going to be coming in week 12. You got Trevor Lawrence at the helm, making big money. You got the star-studded rookie. Is he a corner? Is he a wide receiver? Travis Hunter.
He's both.
Maybe he's both. You got Travis Etienne. Is he a good running back? Is he not? I don't know.
No, he sucks.
He's probably not. Don't draft him in fantasy football.
No.
Tallman, I don't know, man. You have him off 2 wins in a row at 7-3 on the season. What do you think?
Which is crazy.
What do you think? Jacksonville coming into town.
I do like Trevor.
Oh, you do? Like legitimately, you do?
Yeah, I think he's got cute hair.
Dude, if only we had different camera angles. Your eyes right there were something special, Chris. I'm
just kidding. I think he needs a haircut. Sorry, I had to open my beer real quick. Hold on.
Like Jim in the office, man.
Okay. So this one's at home, right?
Yes.
This is at home.
This should be a good one. Because the Travis Hunter thing, it does kind of fascinate me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I think he's going to end up being a corner. I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to. I mean, come on, dude. There's no way he can play both at this level.
Oh, I don't think he can play both. I don't think he can play both.
No, there's no way he's playing both. But no, this would be a good game to go to, just to see the kid, see what happens.
What do you know what week 12, like what time of year that is?
It is November 23rd. And the game will be at 2:05 p.m.
2:05?
That's before Thanksgiving.
It's right before.
Oh, gotcha. Time change. Jesus. Oh, dude. We still have 2 games against the Rams. Okay. All right. I'm like, I can't keep giving them wins, but I don't think this Jaguars team is going to be able to beat them. I'm going to go win for the Cardinals. I know I do like Trevor Lawrence. I think he's good. He's a good quarterback, but I mean the dysfunction is just it's running rampant. I would say in Jacksonville, and I don't think they're going to have a pretty good season. So I'm gonna go W 8-3. Way too high.
That's a great start to a season, Tallman. Through
Yeah,
11
I
games,
know.
8-3.
Oh my goodness.
Through 12 weeks, 11 games. Whew.
Might be the best record in the
My
league.
prediction for Mike's prediction, I think he's going to agree with you.
You know, this is going to be a nice little pre-Thanksgiving snack, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to handle Travis Hunter. Trevor Lawrence, man, I think he was one of those guys when he came out of Clemson. I had a lot of hopes for him. And as far as like being an Arizona Cardinals fan, and I don't know too many Jacksonville Jaguars fans in general,
They
if
don't
at
exist.
all.
They don't exist.
You know, but that's one of those franchises that I could align myself with, and I always had high hopes for them. If it wasn't us, why not them? It's not going to be them for a while. They got a lot of work to do. And where the Arizona Cardinals are aiming to go this year. This is a win at home. It's a lot different than what it looked like after the bye last year. Yes, we have our little asterisk loss against the Dallas Cowboys, but 3-game winning streak. Me and Tallman are still in lockstep. Man, we will see.
8-3. I guess we're all in lockstep because for the sake of time, I will just say I will also see them as 8-3. I think, coming off of a close game against the 49ers at home, they stay at home, they get to rest up and practice, be at home in their facilities, and they get this win against a mediocre at best. On their best day, this Jacksonville team is mediocre, and I think this is going to be a good Cardinals team, and they're going to take advantage and they're going to get the win. And that takes us to week 13. Back on the road, we're going to be in Tampa Bay taking on the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield, who, according to some lists I've seen, is going to be considered a top 10 fantasy quarterback this season. So curious to see. We have our straight ballin' league that's going to be kicking off. We got a draft in about a little over a week, and not going to live stream it this year, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. We are not going to do a live stream of our fantasy football draft, but there will be a video blog, also known as a vlog, that we will put out.
I had to explain it to them just in case they weren't.
They gotta
sure.
mansplain it to you, millennial to the boomers and the zoomers. I don't know. What fuck am I saying? We're gonna do that. We're gonna have our draft.
Yeah.
But Baker Mayfield, the Buccaneers, he has kind of reignited that organization post Tom Brady. And honestly, I love me some Baker Mayfield, guys.
I do too.
I really do love me some Baker
I do
Mayfield.
too.
But curious what the prediction is going to be here, because I think this is going to be a pretty good team. Tallman, I guess it's over to you first. You have them at the Cardinals at 8-3, coming off 3 wins in a row.
It's a lot. It's funny you mentioned the fantasy draft. I was looking at my team to look at who the hell am I going to keep. My team is dog shit. The fact that I finished second place is a fucking miracle. And guess who was one of my quarterbacks? I had Brock Purdy and fucking Baker Mayfield.
So maybe I need to think about
that's crazy. I do like Tampa Bay to be. I mean, their division is so easy for them. They're going to be a playoff team for sure. Not just because of the division. I think they're going to be good as well. I mean, Mike Evans is. I wish he was on our football team, man. That dude is he's a football player. I'm going to go loss in Tampa on the road. I think the Bucs they're going to have the Cardinals number.
Ladies and
Ladies and simple.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could zoom in, Chris, the 4K is on, so hopefully they're zooming in. All of these are written out before I start putting out these predictions and my information.
Oh, is it
All
the same?
All of these are written
Okay.
out. I'm not just waiting to hear what Tallman says and then I say,
And-
oh my
and
God,
I'm
we're
not-
in lockstep.
I'm not looking at his book because I can't understand his handwriting.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Mike.
Chris, I think you said it perfectly. I mean, it's awesome to see somebody like Baker Mayfield who has just went through the trials and tribulations of what a star athlete. Man, the ups and downs of this guy's career, not only during his time when he was a star at Oklahoma, but when he came into the league, having to play for the Cleveland Browns organization, jumping around, and then finally really finding his home. I think there's another team in the NFC South that's going to be a lot better than people realize this year as well. But, Tallman, you're right. I mean, this is the division for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think this is going to be a tough task to ask the Arizona Cardinals to go on the road and win in Tampa Bay this late in the season, when I think at this point Tampa might be fighting with another team to win the division. So, yeah, this is a loss for the Cardinals. Had to come sometime. We stay in lockstep.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think this was one of the easier choices for me, surprisingly, when it came to the predictions this year.
Yeah, guys, I have to agree with you. I'm not gonna bury the lead here. The Buccaneers are just a well-established team at this point with a solid core. And Baker Mayfield, what he's done for that team. You talk about Mike Evans, what they have, Rashad White, and I think they have a tandem running back thing going on, right?
Oh shit, what's his name? He's got a
Bucky Irvin.
Bucky Irvin.
Bucky
yeah, I was
Irvin,
gonna say,
yes,
he's got a
yes.
kick-ass name.
Yeah,
He's good.
That
He's
is sick,
ranked
yeah.
he's top 10.
Both of those
in,
guys will be owned in your fantasy league.
Yeah, he's like top 10, and Bucky Irvin is.
If
in
you have
fantasy.
an 8 or a 10-man league, you're gonna have someone's gonna have Bucky Irving
He's
and Rashad
good.
White.
Yeah.
They're gonna have both those guys. No, so that's a really good squad, guys. And honestly, like, it's tough because I think it'll be close. I do think it'll be a close game, but in Tampa Bay, Mike, I'm curious, what is this other team in the NFC South?
I can't tell you yet, Chris.
He can't tell me yet.
Oh yeah, he's got a secret for
Does
you.
he? Is it gonna? Are the Falcons in the NFC West?
I think so.
So who'd you say? You
Does
said.
he think it's gonna be
So are
Falcons?
you going win or loss? At
Well, I haven't
Tampa?
said yet, but
Well,
I've
tell us.
alluded to it.
Tell us.
Guys, it's gonna be a loss.
Oh.
It's gonna be 8-4. We're all at 8-4 now.
Yeah,
We're
he
all-
did already tell us.
I basically told
Yeah.
you. Basically,
Yeah, because he said something about being step and locked or something.
locked in step.
I'm just kidding.
Because that's different. I guess if I say in lockstep enough, maybe it'll become the new alignment, and then I can go back to alignment without it.
Without people being like,
Without
what the hell?
it being annoying. No, I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is still a pretty good team. I mean, kind of faltering I have them at loss, win, loss, win, loss. You guys have them winning 3 straight, but then this is a loss. But now we head into week 14, and this is our first matchup with the Los Angeles Rams, but it is at home at State Farm Stadium, where we'll host maybe Matt Stafford. I don't know. He seems to be having some back issues. He's old, guys. He's old. He's over the hill. He's past his... Guys, he's older than Michael Benjamin. He's older than Michael Benjamin. I'm kicking bottles.
Dude, what the hell, Chris?
I'm getting wild.
He's jacked up.
I'm not completely sold on this Rams team. I like Kyron Williams. I don't love Puka Nacua, but I respect that he's good at what he does. They have like 2 or 3 really good tight ends. I think Tyler Higbee, the other guys at tight end.
They signed Devontae Adams.
They signed Devontae
That's a
Adams.
big
There you go. That's a big
deal,
one.
I feel like.
I know they have a good, pretty solid young defense as well.
They do.
Mike and I obviously went to that playoff game where we saw Sam Darnold suck it up. So you know, I got some thinking to do here. Maybe these guys will persuade me. Tallman, what are you thinking here? Coming off a loss from the Buccaneers in Week 13.
Yeah, so my predictions for the Rams game are going to be that Matthew Stafford's going to be playing, right?
You should assume that.
Yeah,
You
so
should
we're going to assume.
that,
I mean,
yeah.
he's one of the toughest guys to ever play the game. I mean, if there's anyone that was going to tough through it, it'd be him. But the back pain, though, the back injury, that's
a tough one.
That's
It's tough.
serious. Yeah, I don't know. But they don't seem too worried about it, they being the Rams. So, again, going back to my prediction, it's going to be a loss for the Cardinals. The Rams, I think, are going to pick up where they left off last season. And what was it? So you guys went to the game where they beat the Vikings. They played at State Farm Stadium because of the
wildfires.
The California fires there in Malibu. And then they played the Eagles the next game in that blizzard. Remember that game?
Oh yeah,
that was a hell of a game. That was a good game.
That was a good.
And there was a lot of people saying that if they played that game in a dome where there's no elements, the Rams would have won that game.
Yeah.
They were playing their ass off. Loss against the Rams. First matchup. I'm glad that they waited till the end of the season for all these Rams games.
No, so again, Mike, real quick, just to ask Tallman follow-up. I did ask you about 49ers split. Ram split?
I can't tell you. I'm going to have to keep it secret.
It's too close. It's too close. Keep it secret like He's Mike. Playing it close to the vest. Okay. Yeah. Then, Mike, I guess you and Tallman didn't converse before this. Maybe this breaks the chain.
Look, he's hiding his book now.
I think this breaks the chain. I think
This is getting crazy, gentlemen. This is getting crazy here.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, I mean, didn't they tell you Stetson Bennett is going to be the future of the NFL?
Dude, he's been on like personal leave for like 5 years.
So, man, I mean, as much as you hate to say it, the Los Angeles Rams are a well-run organization, right? There's a reason that Sean McVay is considered one of the best coaches in the NFL year after year. He finds a way to put the puzzle pieces together. That's the reason why, even with I don't care what they're telling you, it's a major issue that Matthew Stafford is having this type of back issue before the season starts. And he can't get on the practice field at all to do anything. It's a major issue, but this defense got better. This team got better in general. And you add somebody like Devontae Adams, who is getting up there a little bit, pair him alongside with a tandem in Puka Nacua. You got Blake Corum to pair along with Kyron Williams. I think this Los Angeles Rams team is the main competition that the Arizona Cardinals have to win the division. Tallman and I stay in lockstep. The Arizona Cardinals lose this game.
Fuck out of here. You
at home too. I think one of the main reasons is I think the Tampa Bay game might be one of those absolute grind out, like takes everything out of them, because both of these teams are jockeying for position in their divisions at this point, to the point where the Cardinals lose and they come back home, and this is that one where it's hard to muster up the proper energy, even though it's against a divisional opponent. And maybe the Rams have some kind of, they're on a little hot streak at this point, and they come in, ride the wave, and Rams fans travel here. I mean, Chris, we saw it firsthand.
Yeah.
So, loss. Crazy, right?
Guys, you are dead wrong. You are so wrong. Mike, I appreciate your opinion, and I love it. But I think the Cardinals are going to go the other direction. They're going to come off that tough loss against the Buccaneers where they let it all on the line, and they're going to feel like they should have won that game. They were so close. It's going to be a close game that we lost against the Buccaneers, that they are going to come out with a chip on their shoulder against the Rams. The first time they play them, and they're at home, they're going to want to make a statement. They're going to win this game, and they're going to be 9-4 at the end of this game. Okay. And it's not going to be close. They're going to win by 2 touchdowns. And Matt Stafford isn't going to be playing. It's not going to be Matt Stafford. And it's not going to be... I don't know about any of the rest of the roster, honestly. But
a question for you. Do you think Matthew Stafford will be in a nursing home by this point?
He will... yeah, he'll be on the shelf for the season. I love Matthew. Stop. Sorry. I don't love Matthew Stafford.
Okay, good.
I'm indifferent to Matthew Stafford.
Be careful.
I think he had a tough go at it in Detroit. I think I just kicked some bottles. He played with Megatron in his prime, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He had opportunities. To elevate his team. Now, obviously, there's two sides of the football. Matthew Stafford's not playing defense. But anyway, he's old, guys. He's old. And we're talking about
He's only 37.
Shut the fuck up. In sports, that is old. And we're talking about week 14. We're talking about week 14.
Oh, I got the heavy. Shut the fuck up. That was good.
14, guys. Week 14.
Okay.
Week 14.
All right.
Week 14,
Okay,
and you
week
guys
14.
think Matthew Stafford's gonna? No, Cardinals win this one. We're 9-4, and that brings us back to a road trip, going to Texas and Houston to take on the Texans in Week 15. They just signed Nick Chubb to be their backup quarterback. Just kidding.
Running back.
I mean, in a pinch, maybe he could play quarterback. I don't know. Guys,
He's
we
gonna
were
get
there.
folded like
we
a
were
lawn
there
chair.
when Nick Chubb went out for the season with the Cleveland Browns in Pittsburgh against the Steelers on Monday Night Football.
It was bad. It was real bad.
Tough. But they got Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb. Obviously,
They have Dameon Pierce.
Damian
too.
Pierce
He's good.
Is the head coach?
No, he's also a running
Running
back.
back.
He's like their receiving back. No, their head coach is DeMarco Ryans. Yeah,
D'Amico Ryans.
D'Amico Ryans.
D'Amico Ryans.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, is right. CJ, but obviously CJ Stroud is really
yeah,
good.
who got hurt? Did Tank Dell get hurt last season? He tore. No, Nico Collins.
Nico
tore his
Collins
shit.
is out for the
Yeah,
season.
he
He's not going to
was.
play this year.
Oh
shit. No, that was last season.
But I don't think he's going to play this year.
Really?
Oh.
Huh.
But they still have Tank Dell. You're right. Didn't they sign not Amari Cooper? Stephon Diggs. Did they sign Stephon
They have
Diggs?
Christian Kirk.
No, Diggs went to the New England.
Did they
Patriots.
sign Christian Kirk?
Yeah, they got Christian
They did.
Kirk.
So anyway, they got some weapons on the offense. Their defense is pretty solid as well. You guys have the Cardinals taking 2 straight losses heading into this road trip against the Texans. Tallman, I know you're doing some research on the fly here, but have you made up your mind yet, or are you still like?
Yeah, I have made it up. I think the Texans are going to be pretty damn good, and it looks like. Was it? No, it was Tank Dell that tore his shit, right? Nico Collins is good.
I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Nico Collins is okay, and it was Tank
Oh,
Dell.
okay. GM Nick Caserio acknowledged
Yeah, it was Tank
Wednesday
Dell.
that there's no timetable for the return of Dell.
Yeah, it was Tank Dell.
This was almost a month ago, but no timetable, so it was Dell.
Yeah, he dislocated kneecap, torn ACL, MCL, LCL, and meniscus.
Oh,
the
my.
homeboy.
Tore everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's
That is
so
ridiculous.
he's probably not going to play this year.
Is he gonna play
You're right.
football again?
I don't know. That's really
Dude,
really
you
bad.
you're.
And well, that was the one where he caught that ball in the end zone. He caught a touchdown and tore his shit, right?
I don't remember.
Was that the play?
I don't remember.
I think. Anyway,
I don't want to get caught up on that. But that's terrible.
but yeah. So I'm gonna give him a loss, dude. I really am. I know C.J. Stroud took a little step back last season, but this team's got some talent, dude. And Joe Mixon's the man. Yeah, Nick Chubb. Yeah, I'm going L. I'm
Kyler
sorry.
in Texas losing? Kyler losing in
No,
Texas?
He's
Twice.
lost. He's lost the Texans
Twice?
before.
Twice.
Mike,
Nick Chubb resurgence from Tallman.
Mike, is this the point in the season where you finally deviate from VSP Tallman?
So, do you guys remember Week 9, Monday Night Football at Dallas?
The
We put
asterisk.
an asterisk. This is the secondary game that goes with the asterisk.
Okay.
The reason I say this is Kyler's getting a win in Texas no matter what this year.
Ooh, brother.
We're going to Houston. I myself am trying to go to Houston so I can go see Brianna's nephew, say what up, and then we can go to this game and root on Kyler Murray after a tough showing in Week 9 in Dallas. The Arizona Cardinals are fighting for their darn lives at this point for the NFC West crown, and they get the job done against CJ Stroud. Chris, give me a W. Tallman, we are no longer aligned.
Ooh, the alignment
love it.
is gone.
I love it.
I am so happy, Mike, that you went with the dub there, because that has you has you having them at 9-5 on the season. I do think that they are going to go into Texas, into Houston, and put up a hell of a fight against C.J. Stroud and Joe Mixon and the whole squad over there. But they're going to come up just short, and they're going to lose that game.
Mike's the only one with the W.
And Mike, we agree. They're going to be 9-5 after this week.
Right,
they're going to be 9-5. So we'll agree on that. Tallman has them at 8-6, and that has them coming home for Week 16. There's 3 more weeks left at this point. They're going to have the Falcons at home, then 2 on the road against the Bengals and the Rams. But we'll start with the Falcons at home. Tallman, Michael Penix Jr. probably at the helm here.
Oh, he's 100% at the helm.
100% at the helm.
There's a lot of people that are big on him.
Before you give your prediction, I want another prediction from you. Is Kirk Cousins going to be on the Falcons at this point in the season?
I'm honestly shocked they didn't trade him or even flat out cut him. I don't know.
He could still be traded or something.
They paid him a lot of money. That's a good question. I mean, at that point in the season, probably not. I mean, because it's football. Come on, guys. There's going to be some injuries. I'm sure someone's already calling about him.
Oh, I bet several people have called about him. Yeah.
But it's something's going to happen. He's not going to be a member of the Falcons at that point, that late into the year.
So traded before the deadline.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
an injury or something's
he's going to be traded. But Penix, dude, people think he's hot shit. I don't know, man. That Falcons team.
Bijan Robinson is.
Why is he
hot shit too?
Why is he like number 2 in fantasy?
Because they want him to be a Michael Vick type. Because he's a lefty, Atlanta. Like they want him to be that guy.
Who's wide receiver 1 in Atlanta right
Drake
now?
London.
Drake London. Okay, so Drake
Kyle
London,
Pitts is the
Bijan
tight
Robinson,
end.
Kyle Pitts. They have a pretty intriguing offense.
Yeah, they got good weapons.
They got weapons.
No, that's gonna be a W. Give me a W against the Falcons.
A dub. That's
I think
9-6.
Penix, he still needs some time.
That's 9-6.
Yeah.
Michael,
no faith in Penix from Mr. Tallman. Gentlemen, Bijan Robinson should be, 1 or 2 off of every draft board in fantasy football this year.
Don't draft him.
He might end up being the number 1 fantasy.
Is that who you're gonna keep?
Running back this year?
Bijan.
Do I have Bijan?
Yeah, he's on your team.
I also have Lamar Jackson, and I also have.
Sorry, Mike, I totally derailed there.
And I also have Trey McBride.
You have another good running back too.
You have
Kyren Williams.
Kyren Williams.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to keep CD fucking Lamb. That's how bad my team is.
So, if you guys remember, I talked about and I think you called it, Chris. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers might be fighting with another team for the NFC South division crown.
Yeah,
and it's the Atlanta Falcons. I think they're a lot better this year.
Yeah.
Drake London was a top 5 receiver, if I'm not mistaken, the second half of last year. I think he continues to take a step up as well. The way that I talked about buying stock and throwing it away from Brock Purdy, I will do the same thing for Kyle Pitts. But that's beside the point. We are no longer even close to being in lockstep anymore.
Oh,
Tallman.
No, you're going loss?
I don't think the Arizona Cardinals win this game against the Atlanta Falcons. I think this is a scrappy team. I think at this point in the season, they're going to be throwing some kind of crazy gadget stuff at the Arizona Cardinals. And they're a young team, and I think they're really willing to fight and claw to the death, basically, at this point in the season. Call it a Christmas snooze game, right? December 21st. It'll be a tough one to go to and watch that kind of loss, but like we talked about, you got to pencil in some of these games where you look at it and you're like, there's no shot. There really is no shot. This might be my game or one of my games like that for a loss for the Arizona Cardinals this year. So, going L.
Mike, here's why you're wrong. Week 16, what are we looking at? We're looking at a playoff picture, and we're starting to see it take shape. And your Arizona Cardinals, at this point, we all have them going in here at 8-6, 9-5, and 9-5 respectively. In the hunt is where we have them essentially. A Falcons team coming into State Farm Stadium, where I have them since the bye week, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. They are trying to find an identity. They have had mixed success against good teams. This Atlanta Falcons team coming in is as good as them. I will say that. This is probably the most even matchup we have in the entire season against this Atlanta Falcons team, if we're being quite honest. And that's honestly giving Michael Penix Jr. a lot of credit. That's right, Tallman. That's giving him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
And that's giving Kyler Murray maybe not enough credit. Because there are two camps in Arizona right now. There is the Kyler Murray is the franchise quarterback, and there is the Kyler Murray is not the franchise quarterback. And this season is the prove it year for him. And by week 16, guys, we're going to know. We're going to know. And the way we have it projected, we think that he's going to succeed and be the franchise quarterback and be that guy. And he is going to beat the Falcons in week 16. And we are going to be 10-5. And we are going to be on the precipice of making the playoffs. And it's going to come down to how this team does in the final 2 weeks on the road. Week 17 and 18, the Cincinnati Bengals in week 17, where we'll kick it off. Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
Your brother's bro.
Definitely don't drink an entire bottle of Kirkland margarita then draft a fantasy football team. Don't do it.
That is a death wish.
Wait, but he drafted Jamar Chase, who is also a beast on that team.
Oh, he's yep.
There's a lot of monsters, but there's been a lot of controversy around that team. The way they've handled the contract negotiations of Trey Hendrickson. Mm-hmm. Is it Hendricks or Hendrickson? Hendrickson.
It's both of them.
Regardless, dog shit franchise. By week 17, though, the AFC North is interesting, right? Because the Ravens are probably the favorite to win that division. The Browns are dog shit. The Steelers are a question mark because, they got Aaron Rodgers, they got DK Metcalf. But they got rid of Najee Harris. They got rid of Deontay Johnson. It's like a whole new kind of situation there. That whole big trade with Minkah Fitzpatrick going back to the Dolphins in exchange for...
Didn't they get Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah. So quarterback.
Yeah, they did.
They did get Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. So a big shakeup on the defense, and that's kind of what they pride themselves on. But anyway, regardless, the Bengals are probably one of the top two teams in the AFC North right now. And in the AFC in general, if Joe Burrow comes back healthy this year, living up to the hype, Jamar Chase, obviously very good and good prospects on defense as well. Anyway, at this point in the season, all the starters are going to be playing. Tallman, what do you think is going to happen when we go on the road?
Yeah.
In a cold. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold.
It is most likely going to be cold. You're right. The Bengals, there's no doubt about it. Their offense is top tier. Joe Burrow. He should have won MVP last season. He didn't because the record did not reflect well enough for him to win that award. I think he wins MVP this season. I'm going to call it right now.
You think Joe Burrow wins MVP this season?
Yep. I do right now. I do. Their offense is going to be spectacular. Their defense is going to be not spectacular, but I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to give us. It's going to be a shootout because again, defense is not good. But Bengals are going to beat the Cardinals. I'm going to go L.
So an L, 9-7, 9-7 at this point. Michael.
This is where you start getting tough, right? Because these are the TBDs. Like literally on the schedule, it says TBD for this game.
You don't know what date it is.
You don't know if it's going to be Saturday the 27th
or
Sunday, December 28th, or maybe flex to the Monday. They'll have a last Monday night game that week, right? But
no, I think they don't do a Monday night game in the last week.
Well, we're in week 17.
Oh, sorry.
This would technically be the
not
last
the
week
last
for Monday
week.
I
night.
apologize.
Besides the point.
Joe Burrow.
I mean, you guys have said so many good things about this. Did you see Shamar Stewart hit Joe Burrow low during practice when he had the red jersey on and it started a brawl?
They all got in a fight.
What? Was that like a joint practice?
No, it's just
the
the
Bengals fighting each other. I think it's going to be the same thing as last year. There's a whole lot of promise for the Bengals. They sunk a whole bunch of money into 3 guys. They didn't get any better on the defensive side. Your number 1 overall pick is a freaking joke of a just me guy before he even steps foot into the door for the Cincinnati Bengals. I hope Shamar Stewart is the biggest freaking draft bust in the past 20 years.
He held out too, forever.
I hope he sucks, dude. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And I normally don't do that, but the way that he has handled his situation to start his career is gross. And the way that, Chris, you said it, poverty franchise, the way that they've handled the situation with Trey Hendrickson as well. A guy who has had freaking 30, almost 40 sacks in the past 2 seasons. I know he's almost 30 years old.
Yeah.
But they don't want to pay the only guy who is like a difference maker on their defense.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't even know if the Cleveland Browns. I don't know if the Cincinnati Bengals are fighting for a division. I think the Arizona Cardinals go in there and they go into Philadelphia late in the season when it's cold. Go to Pittsburgh when it's really cold, snowy or windy and rainy. They're going to go into Cincinnati and they're going to win because, Chris, they understand that it's time to go for the playoffs. So you had it a week earlier than I do. This is where I think the Arizona Cardinals turn the switch and they make sure they understand they have to get to a certain spot if they want to win the division. So this is a W for me. And I think a bigger picture is because I think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be just mediocre again.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our jersey bet.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get through the predictions.
We'll
and
talk.
We'll brainstorm a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to the jersey bet, guys. But let's finish out our predictions here. So Tallman with the loss against the Bengals at 9-7. Mike with the win, 10-6. Man, this one's tough for me, guys, because at this point in the season, like, it's crazy. Like I said, since the bye, I basically have them alternating wins and losses since then, and I'm tempted to stick with that pattern. Like, this is going to be a tough Bengals team. But again, like the point I made against like the matchup against the Falcons, they're going to be, the Cardinals being they are going to be scrapping for a playoff spot, and they're going to be wanting to secure that position, as well as I'm sure the Bengals will be as well, probably looking for a wild card spot between them and the Ravens. I think will be fighting it out for the AFC North title, but yeah, this one's tough, guys. I think, honestly, this is a toss-up for me. This is one of the ones that's like you could flip a coin and it could go either way. Guys, god damn it. I'm gonna go a loss here.
No.
I'm gonna go loss here. They're gonna be 10-6. So Mike, I'm with you there. They're gonna be 10-6 at this point in the season. But Tallman, I'm with you for this week. I just don't think. I think the Bengals are gonna be too much for them. I think at this point in the season, as you know, we're assuming everyone is full strength, or at least a good whatever a good look of that is. And I just think the Bengals are gonna be a little too much on the road in a cold Cincinnati stadium in week 17 there, and that'll bring us to week 18, back to the West Coast, and our final game of the season on the road at the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi Stadium. Is that where they're playing these days?
SoFi.
Yep.
Assuming there are no fires, knock on wood. Tallman, they will play. They will play in week 18 against the Rams, and you have them at 9-7. So how are they going to finish out here? Let's go back here to week 14 where you had them losing.
I did, yeah.
Yep.
So this is going to be unpopular. I apologize, gentlemen. So I think I have Cardinals doing a sweep of the Seahawks, splitting with the Niners. They're going to get swept by the Rams. I'm sorry. Michael, I'm so sorry. And this is, of course, Matthew Stafford's playing. Rams are a playoff team if Stafford's healthy. There's a lot of question marks, right? But again, predictions are like he's playing every single game. And the Rams are going to beat the Cardinals, and it's it's going to be a sad end of the season. Because that means 9-8, we're going to miss the playoffs.
9-8, well.
And then Kyler Murray goes Bye-bye.
We'll hold that conversation for a moment. Mike, what are you thinking on Week 18 here with the Rams?
Well, overall for Tallman, at least it's an improvement, right?
9-8. Is that
Improvement.
because what you had them at 8-9 last year?
I think so. Yeah,
Well,
something like that.
not he had him. I mean, that was
the
we were 8-9 last year.
Oh, we were 8-9 last
Yeah,
year. Okay.
yeah.
No, I think I had
You had them at 9-8 last year.
I
too.
did, yeah. Oh my god.
No way. What did I have him at?
I think
9-8.
we were
Yeah,
the
you and
same,
Tallman were the
9-8.
same, and I was 10 and or no, I think
You got it
were
right
7.
on.
Oh, I was right on.
Yeah, you were right, yeah.
I
You
was
were
right.
You were 8-9.
Yeah, because earlier you said that Mike and I were above and you were below, but you were.
But I was
you
right
did
on.
get it right.
I just
yeah.
didn't pick all the games correctly.
Correctly,
I
yeah.
just picked the record correctly. Yeah.
At this point, Week 18, we're talking about football in 2026, right? That seems like, wow, that's a long time from
Future.
now, but it goes pretty quick. I can't get over people thinking that Matthew Stafford is going to make it through this season. He hasn't even taken a hit yet, and he has to be going in like hyperbolic chambers or whatever to do, and he can't get. That's not right, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Hyperbolic.
I think it's hyperbaric, but yeah.
No, I like hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic chamber
Yeah.
is pretty good, yeah.
Get in the chamber, the torture chamber.
So-
Okay.
What happens when he takes a couple of hits? And you know that
turns into
NFL
dust.
guys are nasty, dude. They're going to be going for that lower back consistently, especially if he's not getting proper coverage on the back end. But the way that the Arizona Cardinals have built this team over the past 3 years was to flourish and hopefully get to this exact point, right? Fighting for a division win, possibly, at least fighting to get into the playoffs. If you can win that game in Cincinnati, you have everything in front of you, right? I think 11 wins gets you into the dance. Does it win you the division? Time will tell. And who knows? You know, you could be talking about how everybody thinks the Rams are going to be great. Maybe the Rams have already shored up the NFC West and they're sitting people at this point. The Cardinals are going to win this game. The big thing I feel like is we're going to go through a stretch of splitting with the Rams for the next couple of years, I feel like, because they're going to start to go into a situation of they'll have a good team, but once Stafford goes, they're going to be trying to find their quarterback of the future, but they'll have a good enough team and probably a good enough defense to win them certain games, right? And it's just, you think about that Week 17 game against the Rams last year, with the Cardinals win that game, if there's not a freak throw right off of the face mask of Trey McBride, but it's time for Kyler Murray to step up and show he's the man, and I want to have faith in him, and that's how I picked the predictions this year. He cannot have those crazy mistakes. He cannot have those really nasty, just bad weeks that fall into just turnstile for a couple of weeks. And I think the weapons that he has around him, and especially the defense that has been built, is good enough this year to get you that continual step ahead, right? From 4 wins to 8 wins. I'm not asking you to add another 4 on, just 3. 11-6 for the Arizona Cardinals to finish this year. But like I said, does it win the division? I don't know, but 11 wins. Here's the other big thing. I'll keep this short and sweet. When our sports teams suck, one of them has to be good. 2 of them suck right now. Cardinals got to be good. Let's go.
That's good
11-6.
logic. Hey, man, that's good logic. I cannot argue with that whatsoever. This is very interesting, guys. This is very interesting. And Mike, you made a ton of great points. Tallman, you made great points as well. I think they're going to split with the Rams. I had them winning in Week 14, so I think it's going to be a loss here. And I will kind of, in a sense, piggyback off what you're saying, Mike, because you lay it all out there. I think I see it a little differently, though, where you see it as potentially the Rams having it all locked up and they're resting guys. I think the division's going to be more up for grabs, and this game is going to mean something. And I just think the Cardinals are going to come up a little short if it means something. And for that reason is why I have them taking a loss here in the last week of the season, but at 10-7. And I think that is what I'm really glad how this is shaped out, because this is how I kind of want to close out the conversation and our predictions is I have them at 10-7. Mike 11-6. Tallman, you at 9-8. So 9, 10, 11 wins between the three of us. One of us is going to be right. Let's be honest. I'm pretty sure one of us is going to be right as far as the total.
Actual shit in the bed.
Right.
Yeah.
None of us will. We probably won't be right game by game. But overall, one of us will probably be right. But regardless, I want each of you to say right now, do you think that, based off the record you predicted, do you think this team is going to make the playoffs, Tallman?
Well, obviously mine.
9 and 8.
And I already
That's
said
no
it.
playoffs.
No, we're not going to make the playoffs. And I mean, I could be totally wrong. Absolutely. I mean, I think a big question mark, and I'm kind of feeling what Mike's been saying about Stafford. It's depending on the Rams, because I did pick the Rams to sweep the Cardinals in their 2 matchups, but that could be completely different. If the Rams don't have Stafford, Cardinals should win those games and could win those games. But at 9-8, to answer your question, no playoffs for the Cardinals.
And that makes sense. I guess this is a bit of a goofy question given the records being out there as far as our predictions. But Mike, clearly at 11-6, you believe they will be making the playoffs.
Yeah, and honestly, with the way that this division is up for grabs, it could be a division win. It could be a first time in a decade that the Cardinals have won the NFC West with just 11 wins. Because I think there's still too many question marks with the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams specifically right now. So, but yeah, 11 wins, get you in the dance. Need it. Absolutely need it this year.
I agree. I think I predicted 10-7, but I do think 11-6 is realistic and within grasp. And regardless, I think either record will get them into the playoffs. 10-7 potentially, right? It's
could, for sure.
It could. But I think this is a year they need to make the playoffs. Like, if Jonathan Gannon is going to remain the head coach with his Nick Rallis and Drew Petzing, if those guys with Kyler Murray are all going to continue forward, they need to make the playoffs this year. And they need to win a playoff game this year, if we're being completely honest. But that's putting the cart before the horse, and we don't do that here. So we're very early, guys. This is August.
We might do that sometimes.
We do that sometimes. We definitely don't put the horse in front of the cart, though.
That's how you're supposed
to do that.
Yeah, that's how it functions.
I don't know if we always do that, though.
Yeah, okay.
Regardless, this is interesting. None of us have the same record prediction. Again, Tallman, you have them at 9-8. Mike, you have them at 11-6, and I have them at 10-7. So we'll see how that all shapes out. But wow, I love doing this record prediction. Tallman, next year, please don't take 2 months off. in the beginning of the summer.
Oh man!
Just because you're salty, we're not doing it.
Before, I know. I wanted to do it. I know the schedule
May. Dropped. I know the schedule dropped in May. I know you wanted to do it, but we had to hold out. We always do. We always do it in August. And again, guys, I'm really excited for our Straight Ball and VSP Fantasy Football Draft. We're going to put out a vlog-style video for you guys to see kind of behind the scenes our whole day of the draft. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a very good venue. And again, no live stream, though.
Very good venue.
Don't have to worry about the live stream, but it'll be a lot of fun. But anyway, I wanted to give these guys the floor one last time to say their piece before we get out of here. Tallman, I know you're about to catch some planes, catch some feelings, but what do you got, man?
Yeah, dude. Trains, planes, and automobiles. I got to go to the airport in like 7 hours.
That's crazy.
That sucks to put it in to perspective like that. But no, this is fun. This is always my favorite exercise to do. And mostly because it means football's about to start. Well, we're like, damn, dude, we're like 2-3 weeks out from the first game, September 4th or some shit. Thursday, yeah.
3 weeks.
So this is gonna be exciting, and I just want to echo what Mike said recently. 2 of our teams suck ass, and we really, really need the Cardinals to be good. And I hope I am dead wrong with my prediction. I truly do. I was just trying to be realistic with it. 9-8 is pretty damn possible. But this is a lot of fun.
Well, glad you're back, Tallman. I'm happy to have you on, man. I'm surprised you were.
Why do you keep giving me shit about that?
I'm not giving you shit about it. I'm just pointing out that you haven't been here in a while. Assume me.
Haven't seen your bud.
Oh, damn.
No, but I'm surprised you were the most pessimistic out of all of us. I am surprised about that.
The roles are reversed.
Yeah, because last year it was you. You were the
It
one
was
that
me.
was like, they're going to lose, they're going to lose, they're going to
Yeah.
lose. It's because you're drinking that damn water again.
Yeah, I guess
Your optimistic
whatever
water.
this water is, and now in this new town that we just became a town out here in the Far East Valley.
We incorporated.
Studio B is now in a town. It's not in an unincorporated area.
Yay.
Anyway, Mike, 11-6 for this Arizona Cardinals team. What are your final thoughts?
I'm just kind of going back to the first year of VSP, or the first year of the restart. I believe I predicted the Arizona Cardinals to go 12-5, and I think we went 4-13. So keep in mind.
Fucking kidding.
Keep in mind.
I'm gonna have to go back and check that.
That was after
that's so
they
funny.
started 10-2. We just went through that.
I just went in 21.
We just went through that.
Yeah.
They got jack stomped by the Rams in the playoffs, who ended up winning the Super Bowl. But there was a lot of hope for the next steps. Kyler Murray ended up getting hurt. We know the story, right?
Right.
I'm taking a little bit of a different path this year. Okay, some might say I'm closing my eyes, but I'm having some blind faith in this team. I'm so excited for this season. And now that I got freaking free season tickets, bro, I'm going to be out there.
Forgot about
I
that.
don't even care when the Green Bay Packers come. If it's 85-15, I'm going to freaking throw off every cheesehead off of dumbass Green Bay Packers fans that I can see. Okay, maybe not that because I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
But I'm very hopeful this year. So I think it shows within my predictions, maybe to a fault, but I'm taking the leap of faith with this team this year. So I'm crossing my fingers and I'm praying. And the last thing we have to get into is what will become the annual jersey bet between me and VSP Tallman. And now
Annual jersey
I'd
bet.
like to propose a bet.
Oh, he's got one.
He's got it.
He's been hanging on to it. It's
And
been in
you
his pocket.
brought it up, and it kind of stuck with a core with me. I'm having faith in the Arizona Cardinals this year. And it sounds like for some dumbass reason, you think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be worth a damn this year, which I don't.
All right.
I would like to bet that the Arizona Cardinals are going to have more wins, have a better record than the Cincinnati Bengals this year. Would you like to take that bet?
Really? Yes, I would.
It's a deal.
Oh, this is the jersey bet
Let's go.
that the Arizona Cardinals will have a better record than the
Michael.
Cincinnati Bengals. In the event of a tie, you guys get me a jersey.
All right. Okay, fine. That's a good deal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How do we? Okay.
It's a bet.
Yeah,
It's a bet. I like it.
That felt a little
Hell
weird.
yeah, it's a little weird.
It's not what we're gonna do when the camera's off. I promise.
Incredible. I love that I get to be involved.
Yeah, you somehow pushed your way into that fucking bet with no risk at all.
He finds a way, folks. But that's why we love him.
Hey,
Chris,
they shook on it. You guys saw it.
I mean, I don't know what you called what just happened there.
Chris Tallman, it is always a pleasure. Let's go Cardinals.
Mike, it is always a pleasure. Never a privilege.
Never a privilege.
It's never a privilege. Wait.
Always a privilege.
Always
never
a privilege,
chore.
never a chore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what it is, Mike.
It's like, damn, this guy's here again.
Damn, every month these guys show up. Well, Tallman doesn't. He hasn't showed up for
that's
2
right.
months.
I'm not going to be here next month either.
Yeah, he's not going to be here next month either. But wait, really?
No, we haven't even set the date yet.
Yeah, he'll be.
No, I'm not
Sometime
doing
in September.
Yeah.
We'll work around.
I'm not going anywhere.
We'll work around your very busy schedule, Tallman.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
But anyway, if y'all are listening, either on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, and you're this far in the show, thank you so much. You're a real one, and we really appreciate you. I'm sure you're already subscribed, so I'm not even going to ask you to do that. But I will ask you to tune in next time. We go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. on our YouTube channel, and we put out videos sporadically from time to time, and we have some fun. Anyway, for VSP Tallman and Michael Benjamin, I am Chris Patrick, and we will see you next time. Peace.